Hello, hello everybody, welcome back to the Metroid Prime 2 Echoes Randomizer Tournament 2024. This is our second seed BajaBlood versus our 27th seed catHuman. This is week 6, item loss skip. We start in landing site with missile launcher, bombs, boost ball, spider ball, and space jump. The runners' agreements are new patcher and beam bomb combos cost 10 ammo. catHuman is our 27th seed, but catHuman is way better than he seems because he spent a bunch of time learning this game and is very good at movement. My name is Drakefuss. I'm joined by Lano. Hello, Lano. Welcome.
Hello. And despite catHuman's name, I'm pretty sure catHuman is actually not human, and that's why catHuman is in this position, because dude is not normal and is in a position to make brackets. In fact, both of our runners, this is the fight for their playoff lives.
Yep.
They have to win.
catHuman is my spirit animal. Starts playing a game, immediately learns all the hard tech. I enjoy doing that. When I played Prime, I didn't even finish the seed. I just kept doing dashes and just trying to learn dashes, R dashes, and everything. Starting off a landing site now. Research, I believe, has shown on like a bunch of seeds shown that Hive Chamber B should have a progression item, or is very likely to have progression, which kind of makes sense. Without Violet Translator, our Sphere 0 is pretty small. It's preset. But our Sphere 1 is pretty large, with the boost ball, with the bombs, with the missiles.
And already, not to put a jinx on this, already catHuman has put a message out saying, timer not working.
So I want to contact TGC about that, but we'll see.
Could be a syncing issue between live split and the race time. Yeah, so catHuman already has about approximately a 30-second disadvantage because it didn't go right away. But
does not have anything.
Yep, and we find a power bomb expansion. So that's immediate dynamo chamber access for Baja. Out of logic, of course, because we don't have mates. But
oh, and by the way, the tracking dock, here it is for you, chat.
We will absolutely never say no to a power bomb, since the mains are not required.
Yep, and mains being required is rough. It really is rough.
I don't think anybody... Oh, wait, no, I take that back. I'm pretty sure another race this week actually does have mains required. Yep, that's Saturday's race, but that's down the road.
I think it's a little interesting with door rando, but without door rando, it can get pretty weird. It's just like, oh, you don't have access to Sank under any unless you have like 2 trillion items. All right, FDA. Actually, no, we have storage cavern B first. Gust missile. Take it.
Take that. That looks like beam ammo. Oh, that's definitely beam ammo. Yeah, I think we get that.
I don't think it's beam ammo. Yeah, it's Violet.
Violet. Okay, that's even better.
Yeah. Those of you who've never joined a SpeedGaming stream, this is our restream is very poor, so we're gonna have a hard time seeing. Might have to check the VOD. You guys might have to clarify some things for us.
This will definitely become an issue when Mining Plaza pops up. Another missile and dynamo chamber. Okay.
Okay, calm area, and then GFMC. GFMC is not in the logic because we are a new patch, remember? Calm area is in logic, and nothing. Okay, so I guess we just go to Aegon.
Yeah, it's,
the question is, do we do GFMC first as well?
I think if you're Baja, you already have bombs. I think you turn around and go straight to Aegon here.
I don't know what that Ing Reliquary hint said. It was something related.
I believe it was missile related upgrade. I could be mistaken though. We'll get a double check if catHuman goes that way, but I'm pretty sure it was missile related. Chat, if you can confirm that for us, that'd be great, so I wasn't paying too close of attention.
Actually, no, GFMC makes sense here because we're gonna go up to oh. Nope, just E.
Oh, no, you want them. Yeah,
you want to dupe that.
You want to dupe that. Oh, beam related is what chat is saying. Thank you.
Beam related. Thank you, chat.
So it's not completely dead, but it's
Wind chamber.
It's got a chance.
I'm sure I agree with this.
I don't hate it. Knowing the skill set of these runners, I don't hate it for at least scouting Wind Chamber. We'll see if they do Wind Chamber Gateway. That'll be out of logic no matter what. That's double out of logic.
Gateway at least is available to pick up. All right, let's see where Ing Reliquary is.
It's
beam
okay.
Yes.
It was. Thank you, chat.
Okay. Wind Chamber. Not even gonna look at it. Okay.
Maybe we'll get a better look at the second pass on the way back through. Oh, red key. Oh boy.
That's a red key. Boy. There you go in key one.
All right, so Worm is not. Worm is guarded by either the power bombs and screw attack, or light beam and super missiles and grapple.
I still cannot see what was in Wind Chamber. But yeah, don't let the. I didn't make this clear before, but don't make the. Don't have the seeds fool you. catHuman is very, very, very good, and is one of those players that's being pretty hard carried by their movement. They will tell you that their routing still needs work, but that makes sense. Like the routing is something that takes a little while to figure out. Like some of these seeds are savage.
Yeah, this is actually catHuman's first random tournament for Echoes. And, like, that might be showing with the routing, but yeah, you know, like you just said, Drake, don't let that fool you. What is in Wind Chamber?
Probably a missile, but
Until
we see screw attack, I'm not gonna.
Yeah, look up challenge. Oh, okay. I saw it. I saw it on catHuman's side. It's definitely a missile.
So both players electing go. I'm not sure how much I agree with this. I guess it is. It has worked out for them. I guess with the Dark Aegon key, we'll see what happens with that.
Temple Grounds has given us only the Violet Translator and all kinds of missile expansions.
Yeah, so Great Temple is next. And that we have, I believe, three logical jokes.
Let's see here. 1, 2, 3. Yep, you're right. It's 3 because we have
one of them is not logical. Well, this one, this one's not logical without.
We have Transport B-Axis, Energy Controller, and Sanctuary. Those are the 3. Yep.
The Transport A-Axis we can grab now, which is nice. We can also grab the hint in Aegon Energy Controller. Alright. I think we grab this no matter what it is, even if it's a missile.
Yeah.
Oh,
supers. Okay.
Okay, wow. That is locked behind power bombs.
That is locked behind power bombs, or actually, no, that's just locked by Emerald Translator because we already have access to Great Temple.
Either Emerald Translator or power bombs plus Dark Visor plus Seekers.
Yeah. It's more likely for it to be Emerald locked.
Yeah, more likely, but you know. Well, thankfully we have supers. Super Casino for hint can be savage, and we're glad to get that out of the way. Even if that was a missile expansion, I think you should pick it up because
definitely. It's early enough that you just do it. Oh, Dark Beam. Okay, well that's in logic. So that's that's gonna be Incash 4 right away.
We like that. We don't like to orphan that. Well, that does risk the chance of the runners committing grievous sins towards Lightbringers, which we don't like. I kind of want Incash to be dead. Or for Incash to be the last location, just so that Lightbringers are spared. Alright. Unomos dead. In the meantime, the hint says... Amorbus
Sky Temple Key 5. Okay.
I think that was 2.
Was it 2? We'll probably get a better look on catHuman's side.
Yeah.
Definitely Sky Temple Key. Definitely Worm required. Definitely Worm Rave. So now, Drake, my question to you is, do we have a required mining plaza? We already have to fight Worm anyway. Oh, another missile.
I feel like you should grab that. I feel like we should grab that.
Yeah. So far, K-Rar, we just learned that a Worm is required. He's got a Sky Temple Key today. That was the hint on the main energy controller.
Yeah. Every time I've bet on Mining Plaza on Bash's channel, I've lost all my points. So.
Yep. Yeah. If you're a non-believer, you always win. Straight how that works.
SDK 2 or 5? 2.
It is 2. Okay. Good eyes. I just woke up from a nap about half an hour ago. I am definitely a little bit of the tired side.
All right, a Curse Lake. What do you have for us today?
A key. Oh boy. It could be a required Worm key, so we might be looking at required Dark Visor. And of course, it could just be a regular old boring Sky Temple key.
Transport egg on ice. Light ammo
Light
expansion.
ammo. Never turn that down. Never turn down light ammo. The super missile, thanks. Thanks, game. Up to 3 rooms away from we acquired it already.
That was up to?
I believe it was up to 3 rooms. Yep. I didn't catch which room it was up to 3 rooms away from because it was
Temple Sanctuary.
Okay. Oh yeah.
That I caught.
Now just imagine if you would have got that hint before. No,
It can't be screw attack, and that looked orange, so that's probably
just
a missile.
Yeah, probably just a missile. Imagine getting that hint and not having transport B or transport A access available, and then the possibility that it could just be on Tumos. That would be terrible for the runners.
Mining station access. Okay.
Oh,
speak of the devil.
Speaking of screw attack.
Speak of the devil, and it doth appear. Dark beam, blessed beam. I have no idea what's up in mining station A.
Well, Baja peaked it. So,
I'll get this hint. Up to 3 from Temple Sanctuary.
Okay, yep.
Meanwhile, Portal Access A is...
Oh boy. Okay, so we are actually just a light beam and a... No, we are just light beam away from logic. Oh wait, no, we still need to make supers logical. Yeah, we're 2 items away from making worm logical.
Yeah. Question for you. Do you like... What route do you like here? Because this is the fork in the road with this preset. You get to MSA, and I think you open this gate, but then a lot of players choose to do Portal Access A and then go Aegon Temple. Whereas I think it might actually just be better to do the Dark Aegon loop. Especially if you have Dark Fight. Especially if you have Dark Beam. Then I think it's a no-brainer to do that first.
Well, there's pros and cons to each. So let's say you don't find Light Beam or... You know, because right now Light Beams are only way out of convenient access from leaving labs. You'd have to, after Dark Samus, go back through. I mean, you have Dark Beam, so you can just cut right through the security station, or whatever that one is. And then go back to Aegon Temple that way. On the flip side, if you do the Aegon Temple first, you never have to come back here ever again, unless you specifically need the Amber Hint from Energy Controller. So
that's my argument as to why I think it's probably superior to do Dark Aegon Loop, because no Dark Aegon Loop actually.
Right.
Because you have because there might be a chance that you get Amber, and then this is actually going to Aegon Energy Controller is actually quite a big backtrack.
It can be a big backtrack, yeah. I guess it depends on if you're able to loop in Mining Station B at the same time. So
which these players actually could with a secretless.
Yeah, they could. We don't have Light Beam, so Storage A would actually be orphaned in this case. So that would be... I think you got to Scout Mineshaft here, and that's what looks like Baja's going to do.
Yeah. And that's my primary argument, is that when you're coming back here, when you're doing this in your first loop, you don't have the translator, which makes coming back here annoying. Now, if we didn't have Dark Beam, then it would be a different story. Then it'd be a toss-up, actually. But considering the fact that we have Dark Beam, we have Super Missiles too. We could even check Warrior's Walk. We could also do Junction Site because we have Spider. I think it's a no-brainer for Dark Aegon over going to Aegon Temple first.
Yeah.
But both players electing to do the more conservative routing, in my opinion.
Actually, in this case, I think doing the Dark Aegon Loop would be better because we have Super Missiles, and so we have Warrior's Walk and Battleground available to us. So we actually have a way out from the Dark Aegon Loop. Actually, I did not even consider that. So I think the Dark Aegon Loop, thinking about it, it actually would have been the better play here.
Because I've seen that in a few... I see that in one of Bella's seeds, and then seed against Cestrion last race. Which, if you guys don't want to get spoiled, that had an impact on how things were routed. Looks like catHuman elected and grabbed the E-Tank. Interesting. Maybe foreseeing the Warrior's Walk into Battleground play, where E is kind of a necessity.
Maybe. There's actually a fun fact about the settings for the tournament. Suitless Inkclaw damage is actually turned off for these settings for the tournament. So we have... Without Dark Suit, we have no logical way between Warrior's Walk and Battleground.
MSB,
Ooh,
here we go.
ooh, that was really close.
This was a...
Oh, second try. There we go.
Oh, okay. This was an important play.
Oh,
and there it is. Wow. Okay.
But just a missile. Okay.
Just a missile.
So
It doesn't work out.
to quote Baja, never punished, but it's actually not too bad for catHuman to come back this way. We already got the energy tank, so if Baja decides to come back later, doesn't have has to waste time to pick that up. catHuman does not have to do that.
I think the thing that both of us can agree on is going labs here would be a mistake.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like doing labs first, like doing labs third makes sense, but doing labs
Yeah.
first is just, or second is just not very good. Looks like Baja's going straight back to the light world.
Gonna check Transport Center. Knows that Transport Center... Actually, Transport Center doesn't necessarily have to be anything, but might be trying to spike an Amber Translator or something. I'm not really sure. Or, you know what?
With this. I still feel like...
This could actually loop into Crossroads. Because we didn't actually see what that was. So this... probably
we
just
can boost
trying to
into the portal, right? Yeah, we can boost into the portal.
So I think
How are you
Baja's
doing
trying
labs?
Baja's just trying to
That's
maximize... Oh boy, that's an energy tank.
catHuman doing labs. That's kind of crazy. I really don't like this play. I think this is a mistake. I do like this considering we have boost ball. If we didn't have boost ball, then of course coming back here to check wouldn't have made.
Yep, this is Baja trying to make the most out of the routing situation. Oh, almost got that BSJ catHuman. Almost. That's a really tough BSJ that catHuman tried to do.
Yep. Oh.
Are you kidding me?
Oh my god.
Okay.
We got light beam and we fight worm. Actually, we might even just fight worm now.
Yeah, we have supers. It's not terrible. Worm skip is kind of tough with this loadout, but it's possible.
It should be all right. I think we have supers. We have.
Yeah.
I think we just do worm. Like I think that's just the play here.
Well, I mean, it's a Sky Temple key. You don't necessarily have to do worm, even though you know what it is.
Yeah, but when are we going to come back here? Considering we have all the items to full clear this spot right here.
True.
The only times we're going back to Dark Aegon is if we're going to labs.
Yeah, that's true.
We're going to 100% clear early Aegon loop, including
and we're actually going to full clear the rest of this area because we have Spider Ball, we have Supers, so Warriors Walk, Junction Site, these are both going to be done. Like, it
looked like...
Is that Dark Burst?
Command Center Dark Burst?
Oh, Baja, I probably would have picked up that Dark Ammo. That would have been nice to have. Almost prematurely triggered.
Actually, Labs has more than I thought it would. Yeah, we have supers. Ooh, interesting. Oh boy,
that's
Cannonball.
Cannonball in storage B. That's in kind of a not great spot to come back to. So if we have, for instance, Chick is required, that's going to be kind of a interesting to get back to.
And in Cash 4 was an E-Tank, right?
Yes.
Okay, I wonder. I feel like... I'm not sure how I feel about this. I guess we can route into... into early Aegon through labs. trying to do a tricky super missile there.
Oh,
light beam! Wow, it gets worse.
Never punished. Okay, now you absolutely do worms.
No, absolutely, yeah.
Absolutely.
Room closet worms, and then yeah, leave.
Yep.
ETM binary.
So this is working out so well for Baja. The plot armor resumes.
Still, I don't know. Oh. You could.
Emerald Translator?
Oh
yeah.
my god.
So that actually puts the supers in logic. Okay, so yeah, everything's in logic right now.
Amber, oh my god.
Amber and Storage C. That's in a gross spot, but that's absolutely huge. It might be a minute before we see Baja pick that up.
Yeah.
Like, I would not actually be surprised to see Baja to go straight to bonus seconds.
You
might still do... Yeah.
So you super this, yeah. We haven't gotten to the worm skip part, but yeah. Okay, wow, they're both getting rewarded. I'm not sure how catHuman routes into. Actually, I'm kind of not sure. Does Baja do labs after this? We can do Sank entrance. We can't go further. I don't think we have logical access to Torvis yet, so I think Baja might just do labs. And I think catHuman just is behind.
Between the two players, we have logical access to Torvis, because we need that Amber Translator.
Yeah, that's what I mean, from Baja's perspective.
Yeah, from Baja. Baja does not have logical Torvis access yet.
Yeah.
He's missing one item.
Now, if Baja finds Seekers and Warriors Walk, that might be weird.
That might be weird, and
Baja is the Torvis man.
Oh, he is. And I think if you're Baja, you find Seekers and Warriors Walk, not only do you just go straight to Torvis, you also just get STK hints right away at the 20-minute mark.
And then just lose out on Amber, or Emerald in, what do we call it?
Yeah, in Storage C,
Storage.
yeah.
Storage C.
That would actually be crazy. If we find Seekers, that'd actually be kind of bad for Baja, but maybe kind of good, neutral, I don't know. I don't really know.
It could be good for catHuman, like it would put him back in the game.
It'd be great for catHuman, because that means, because catHuman has to do the Jump Guardian loop anyway, so that's actually a leg up for catHuman if, you know, we find that specific item in Warriors Walk.
Because right now I think catHuman is just going to be behind the route back to... If Light Beam was in Labs, then okay, maybe not. But considering Light Beam was in Jump Guardian, it's kind of a disaster.
Mm-hmm.
Warriors Walk, let's see.
Hello, Dark Samus. Goodbye, Dark Samus.
Missile.
It's just a missile.
Does Baja do labs? I'm guessing we do labs. Yep.
Yeah, we have 100% do labs here. Oh, that's a power bomb expansion. That wouldn't be a terrible thing to pick up right now. You only have one.
Storage D nothing. I'm actually... I was disliking the... Wait, is that an SDK in main reactor?
That is an SDK main reactor.
Doomed Entry has a missile?
Yep.
I was poo-pooing the labs play, but it's actually not that bad. Dark Oasis life support.
Okay, that's definitely dead. Unless it's a self-locking light suit, but even then, that's just dead. Can't even try and do the roll jump method for main reactor. Not trying to do the screw attack method. That is interesting.
My missile was in Cash.
Oh, that's what catHuman was doing, trying to do the instant morph. Cash 4 was a missile. Or Cash 1, sorry. catHuman, do you not know the simpler and less swaggy way to just screw attack into the hole?
He posted a video of him doing this. He's probably trying to go for it a couple times. Nailed it, sick.
Nice. Third try.
Gamer. STK1.
Now for Baja, this is actually going to route nicely as well, because we're going to get Ventilation Area A and Sand Canyon out of the way immediately on this one loop because of that conveniently placed Light Beam.
Yep. Which is unfortunate. I think catHuman is getting punished this route, and I don't actually, in retrospect, don't think it was a terrible route.
It's not, I mean, the decision, I mean, this is just Randomizer being Randomizer. Like, you can make the correct decision and still lose, but, yeah, that's just how Randomizer works. You can... What is in Central Mining Station? That is a missile?
Dark Waste, or excuse me, Battleground.
Oh, boy. So that Dark Visor looking pretty required right now. We have no intel on Torvis and Hive Keys, and we have 2 ink caches that are looking at like vanilla SDKs, possibly.
Oh, Amber hit. Here we go. Joke.
Baja happy to see Dark Oasis is dead. Oh,
Annihilator. Wow.
Ooh, that's actually kind of huge. Oh, so that actually hurts both runners then with a Dark Egg on loop. Because now Inkash 2 is super orphaned.
Oh, catHuman can go for it, though. It would be a huge backtrack for Baja, but for catHuman hasn't done Dark Labs.
You're right.
It's kind of a big deal, if that has something.
If that has something, yeah.
Sand Canyon, what is that?
Dark ammo.
I missed what was Venturi A.
Venturi A was an energy transfer module. We are valid.
Baja goes for auction one. Hint, Dark Visor, Phase on Grounds.
Oh, that is a great hint for catHuman. Now, ooh.
This Amber might be the difference maker here.
Maybe.
Wow.
That was in a great spot. Baja's gonna pick that up blind, and that's assuming he even goes for phase on grounds. Like, okay, so Baja's gonna get the additional check with storage A.
Ooh,
Okay,
almost nailed it.
Too far to the left. Oh, that looks good. Oh, too far to the left again. That should have been good.
Should be good.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Nice, nice.
All right, storage A is our last Aegon check.
That secretless door is actually harder than it looks, by the way. Oh, Baja needs a power bomb.
But literally, storage A, and then we're done with Aegon in terms of all the checks. We've done every single check. Yep, done. Wow.
Just a missile. Okay. So now if you're Baja, we have options. We have Emerald Translator, so that's obviously Underground Tunnel if you want to do that secretless. That's Sank Entrance. You mentioned this. We have that available. I don't know if it's in Logic even in these settings.
Without power bombs.
We do have a standable option, which would actually let us bypass the power bombs entirely, but I believe it's just entirely out of Logic. We have the Dark Missile Trooper. We have GFMC Ship. GFMC Ship kind of orphaned. Baja will tell you stories about GFMC Ship. Never punished. Oh, catHuman's gonna do this method for getting crossroads. Okay.
It is faster.
It is faster. Orphaning Transport Center kinda sorta, but not too bad. This
We're
is
gonna
why
do it on
Baja.
our way back, I guess.
Yep. Nice.
Baja does a bunch of Temple Ground stuff. Not doing labs. It depends on what Baja finds in Temple Grounds here. And this Amber might be the difference maker. That's crazy. No.
It could. No. Oh, he's going for. Okay. Yeah, this is a Torvis play.
Torvis Enjoyer. Wow. I guess Baja does it sometimes. It just assumes that like the progression and then it's into Torvis, because it would be highly unlikely that we get all the progression that we need to get into a Sank right now. So Torvis is probably the next stop on the road, which makes sense.
I am going to switch.
Oh no, we're save warping.
Oh, there we go.
Sorry, say again?
I was just going to say I'm going to switch over to catHuman's audio because it looks like Baja is having issues, or not, maybe not Baja, but we have some restream issues with Baja's capture. So yeah, we have Sank Entrance available. We actually have the possibility of a vanilla Seeker launcher. But we actually have, since we have front door Torvis access, Seekers can be in a number of locations. Okay, so now if you're catHuman, you're about to pick up the light beam. How badly do you feel about your routing? Do you feel like you're behind? Knowing what,
I'm not sure you do, because the Amber Translator is a good thing here.
Amber is a good thing, and also the Annihilator, like you mentioned.
Yeah.
And if you're catHuman, do you fight Worm right now? I think you do. I think you have to.
Absolutely. Absolutely, I think.
Oh, Baja's going for Hall of Undead. Okay.
I was gonna go check the VOD, see what Baja did. Okay, save warping, and then I'm guessing Defile Shrine Hint. Not going for Hive Chamber A yet, probably on the way back. Life Support System.
That's good intel. That could actually be our logical dark suit in Defiled Shrine. Because we do know where Dark Visor is. Baja does not have that intel. Probably not going to get that intel for a hot minute.
Yeah, Portal Terminal Hint. Yep. Broom Closet, the Emerald Translator.
Ooh, we're about to get the Meeting Grounds hint for Violet.
I am ready.
Now, if this tells where Amber is, this is actually kind of big for Baja right here. The
Annihilator Beam.
Oh, okay. That's gonna push him back towards the Labs play.
Yeah, like it's okay. Going for hints first though. Okay.
I respect it. Doing secretless, that's the hardest secretless skip to do. It is Sky Temple Gateway. That's a stupid tough one.
I'll probably pivot saves too.
Probably, yeah. See, you.
So it might be upcoming.
I mean, if that was the case, I would have picked up the Path of Eyes hint, or yeah, the Path of Eyes hint as well.
Yeah. No idea what War Ritual Grounds is.
Yeah.
Oh, we have good light ammo. Dang. Look at that. Actually, just don't even have to use supers. We can use. Valkyries are phase on grounds. We have screw attack logical, so yeah, we could grab that. Yeah. All right, secretless time. There goes. Setup for this has gotten much cleaner, simpler. You shoot the thing and then you just screw attack. But the timing of the screw attack is.
It's not your usual timing for a secretless door, just because of the terrain of the actual area. This is still one of the hardest secretless skips to do.
Thankfully, it doesn't rely on moving the cursor around anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Just the timing of the screw attack, which does simplify matters, but still makes it annoying.
Yeah, one skip by catHuman. This is good. Baja needs to get this soon. Oh. Running out of health and missiles.
Ooh, standing in that's a little bit too much. Standing in the phase on there a little bit much.
I'll aim out just a little too much on that one.
Oh, this might be a disaster for Baja, actually.
Maybe. I respect the play. I love the aggressiveness that's going on here. It's just not working out. This door is being very fickle. Okay, catHuman is going to go to a Warrior's Walk. We're likely gonna get the Incash 2 play here. All right, Baja's got 2 chances left at this, I think, before he's just dead.
We have to heal here. Yeah, we have to heal.
Yeah, we have to heal, but he's only got 2 missiles left at this point. Like, if you don't. Okay, so this is the last chance right here.
Oh,
are you kidding? He would have had it that time. Okay.
That's a big deal. If catHuman has nothing here, then this evens up the race considerably, I think. Oof.
Minor time loss. I mean, it's not really minor, but you know, it's a time loss for Baja.
Pretty significant, I would say, but we're gonna stay in it. We're gonna find the Amber. See how the race goes.
Yeah, this is actually going to work out as a good pivot save. Baja having the Annihilator intel, this is actually just going to direct him back towards labs. He's going to get Amber Translator. This is actually going to even things back up for Baja.
Yeah. Rather, it's going to even things up for catHuman, because now catHuman's advantage is going to...
Yep.
Or, like, the advantage that catHuman lost with the... with the weird routing and the unfortunate routing, just, yeah.
Yep. Oh, Baja using the power bomb he just picked up. Apparently power bombs are optional today.
Dark Beam does the same damage as missiles to light world enemies.
Yep.
Dark Beam is very powerful.
So question by Marcus Mask in chat. What was up the camera during that screw attack? I found that me personally, the camera for that door just sucks. So if you're trying to do that secretless, that happens just because it's a terrible door, terrible camera, terrible everything. Gonna get a health refill here for catHuman. Now, do you think we're gonna see anything out of Incash 2? Annihilator is hinted, so
I hope not.
That's actually a number of things that become available with Annihilator. Most of them are not accessible at this moment.
I hope it isn't, because then that would be a big disadvantage of Baja. I don't think there's a chance that Baja goes back to Incash 2 after picking up Amber.
Yeah, that's a pretty orphan check.
Yeah.
And it would be really aggressive. Wow, not okay.
Not even hesitating.
You it like you have screw attack. You didn't need to do that. What? Okay.
I guess there's no risk of losing it yet.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check the hints. Fine. Nope,
Just a
Engesh do
missile.
nothing. Okay. Whew.
So we know that Annihilator is hinted. That tells us that with the possibility that Transit Tunnel South, Sentinel's Path, Profane Path, for example, those could be required. Quadraxis, main energy controller, two most.
I think we do Venturi A, maybe Detour for Spider's Treasure on catHuman, and then Underground or Torvus Temple Elevator for Magon. I think that's the route for catHuman.
Oh.
I think save warping here would be a mistake. We can do Temple Grounds anytime we want.
We can, but it looks like that's what catHuman is going to prioritize. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure I like that.
And there is now the Amber Translator for Baja.
Oh, it didn't even pivot save.
Yeah, Leno also just woke up from nap, so Leno tired. I get like a 2.5 hour nap in. I needed it.
I would have liked to see like the Aegon cleanup first. Because that's literally... And he could have done MSB as well, like... You know...
Okay, so if you're catHuman, you know where Dark Visor is. Do you go back through Wind Chamber to go pick up that Dark Visor?
Ooh. That might be what catHuman's thinking here, actually. Grab the Dark Visor first, and then clean up Aegon. Because we can get the key in Battleground.
Oh, this is an energy tank I might not pick up. This one's kind of a long one.
Probably going for hints here.
Probably. Oh, yeah.
But I haven't saved.
I did just save at the ship, but, you know.
He didn't save, he
Oh, is it just
refilled.
Ammo refill? Okay.
He refilled, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this. We're going for hints, and this is like super spooky. You have to be really confident.
Yeah. Like, Baja was obviously fairly confident, but was not able to get it. Did use that to his advantage, quote-unquote, to go pick up the Annihilator Beam, or is about to pick up the Annihilator Beam. And chat confirming that catHuman did not save the ship. Baja did not pick up the... Oh, wait, Amber was in Storage C. That's right. Wait, so where was Annihilator then? We saw that was hinted.
Sankash.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that's where Baja's going right now.
Yeah. Right.
Meeting around hints. This should be Annihilator Beam hints.
Yep.
That's my favorite hint, by the way. We've been trying to contact you about your ship's extended warranty.
My one contribution to Randomania.
That's yours? Well done.
Yep.
Well done. Ooh, did the boost jump. Oh, did you guys see this? If you guys are not subscribed to catHuman's YouTube channel, man's is cooking. My boy's cooking, dude. Oh my god, these boost jumps are sick.
Oh, Baja actually picked up the cannonball from Storage B.
Yeah, that's what we're...
Okay. Okay, so this...
I feel like we should have probably picked up the Dark Visor before grabbing hints, so we could at least check a Curse Lake. And refill on energy there as well, if it is an E-Tank.
Yeah.
Or not a Curse Lake, excuse me,
Defile Shrine. Yeah. Correct, catHuman does have a YouTube channel.
Yeah, it's just catHuman on YouTube.
And question in chat, this is the item loss preset skip, so that we have starting boots, spider ball, boost ball, missile launcher, and it's literally what's first try. No, okay, this is huge for catHuman. Let's get ready for SDK hints. Yeah, but this is literally what you start with in the vanilla game before Dark Samus says, no, you have nothing and you will like it.
Boost jump? No, we're gaming. Yes.
With an E-dash attached to it, just maintain momentum. I love this execution.
All right, number 8. Under Temple.
Under Temple access, always under Temple. Dynamo works. Okay, that's kind of no bueno, but so we have a logically required Cobalt. Might be hard required Cobalt. We don't know which one of the two it is yet.
Then we have main reactor, Dark Aegon Temple, and then number 3 should be coming up here. Looks like Baja's also going for hints. Okay.
Gonna try this again, but now has Cannonball. So we have
Torvus
Torvus
Love?
Plaza,
Oh,
Dark
no.
Torvus Temple. Okay, so we have a Chica. We have 2 of the 3 bosses so far have Sky Temple keys.
That was a bit of lag on their part. All right,
That's all right.
number 5.
Airy. Wow, these are gross. Nope, Dynamo works. Okay, so we have Cobalt required no matter what.
Cobalt required no matter what. Oh boy, Baja's not gonna be happy with these ones.
Oh, he is gonna kick himself for not getting this.
This is
earlier.
how many bosses? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 bosses.
Main gyro chamber. Okay, so we need Echo Visor. This is well,
This one's spicy.
we are 40 minutes in, and this is a seed of all time.
Oh no. We didn't save catHuman. No.
Yeah. Oh no. No, catHuman, no. Okay. This could be really bad. When was catHuman's last save? Dark Aegon.
Oh, it was before Inkeshtu. Oh. It was before Inkeshtu. Okay, good. Whew.
Okay, so that's an interesting pivot save, but I think.
Okay.
Oh, you know what? catHuman's a little confused. Like, wait, I'm here. I should not be here. I have a feeling that's a I should not be here look.
Okay. Now this is fine. Ideally, we would have
Yeah.
pivot saved at the save. Oh no, Baja's struggling with this again.
Yep.
Oh no.
But okay, so if we don't see this done by Baja in the next, I want to say like 8 seconds, 8-10 seconds, we probably see him turn around just to keep the cannonball and just to no bond out to maybe live to fight another day.
I would just like Baja to heal from the things.
Yep. Yep. So
Venteria A is being ignored. Oh, we're grabbing Cannibal now. Yeah, we bail. Grab some
Okay,
HP.
so this is going to be a little bit of... Okay, he's going to get a couple more chances at this. But this is definitely a really bad feels bad for Baja, because he's probably counting on being able to do this secret skip. Oh.
And I know Baja was practicing this, probably.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is one of the things he was practicing before the start of the race, I feel like. So, question in chat, does either runner check the remaining amber hints? I think you do, because you want at least Dark Suit. You want to locate Cobalt somewhere. So I think a hints play is actually kind of a strong play right now.
Oh, grabbing the... Wait, are we going... Darkhold.
Okay, so this is actually interesting. We have a Cursed Lake not as an STK. We have Battleground not as an STK. One of those two is probably going to be a Hive Key. But the other one is going to be a Torvus Key. Probably. So a Curse Lake, Battleground, I mean, it could even be both of them. We're looking at that Dark Visor being required soon-ish.
Baja's bailing. Which is fine, because the hints are so terrible that it doesn't...
Yep.
Or the hints are, like, the SDKs are so terrible that it doesn't really matter to get the info right away. That's unfortunate.
Mm-hmm.
But catHuman's weird routing here is... I don't know what we're doing with this routing. I feel like we should just go clean up hints in Aegon here. Because we need a lot of items. We need... What do we need?
The only hint I think catHuman has left is Mining Station B for Amber?
No, he has Mining Plaza, Aegon Energy Controller, and his B. A bunch of stuff.
Oh, you are right. I forgot about Mining Plaza. Well, should have known about Energy Controller because nobody had Amber for that. But Baja's going for this again. He needed a missile refill. This, I mean, I don't think this is going to decide the race, but this is going to put Baja at a huge disadvantage if he just keeps trying to stick this out.
Oh man, that's so unfortunate. I feel like go get the Mining Plaza hint at least before we go to Torvus. No? I feel like you finish Aegon here. Vent Area A, Sand Canyon. Unless catHuman already did Vent Area A. Oh my god, secrets.
Yeah, catHuman was the first one to do Vent. No, Baja saw that. Wait,
Yeah.
who saw that first? I know it was an
It was
energy
Baja,
transfer
it was
module.
Baja, because
Yeah.
Baja had light beam at the time.
Oh, that's right, yeah. Baja has been on this door. This is his second overall attempt at this door. He's been at this for a couple minutes now. About 5-6 minutes.
Okay, now we have to do this secretless.
This one's an easy one.
Nice.
I say that subjectively because I find this door to be particularly easy.
Underground tunnel. Does it have progression today?
Of course, it's underground tunnel. I don't see a glow though. Okay.
Take it.
But we have the hint. What does the hint say? Keys to Hive Temple are Hive, Sank, and Sky Temple rounds. Okay, the Sky Temple rounds key is probably the Curse Lake key.
Okay.
Which means the Battlegrounds key is gonna be the Torvus key.
Could just be that there's another key in Sky Temple Grounds. We don't know yet. Unless we saw all of Sky Temple Grounds. Let's see, what do we have? Pod W.
No, we haven't seen
Path.
we haven't seen Sky Temple Grounds, but we know through process of
Oh, suit. Oh, that's even more painful for Baja. Oh, that's a suit Medvis though.
Well, we know that Battlegrounds is going to be required because through process elimination, we already have all the Aegon keys. We know where the Hive keys are. Battleground has to be a Torvus key.
Oh yeah, okay, hold on. Let me just catch up on everything. We have suits on Medvista, which is just kind of a pain for Baja. Baja's gonna be very sad to see that. Okay. Okay.
What are the keys each runner has? Both runners have the same Sky Temple keys, which are going to be main reactor and I forget what the other one was. Oh, and worm. Worm, duh. Of course, both runners have done worm. This is a tricky set of collision to get through. I've never pulled this off successfully myself. What you had to do was something similar to what Baja did. You need to get on top of the platform and then just through magic boost on through. It's kind of like doing the boost through Elite Research in Prime, but less dumb, more dumb. I don't know.
Okay, so you said that the
Battleground
Torvus key has to be Battleground Cache, right?
Yeah, Battleground in cache has to be a Torvus key. We know the locations of the Hive keys there: Sank, Hive, and Sky Temple Grounds.
Yes. Okay. Good.
Now,
No, a Curse Lake could be a Torvus key.
There is something in Plaza X. Oh, the other suit!
God.
The other suit!
That's...
Oh,
Baja's gonna be furious.
Ooh.
Baja's gonna be absolutely livid.
Wow, both suits just back to back. So, right now, this is a huge advantage for catHuman. catHuman has intel on the Dark Visor. Baja does not have intel on that yet.
I think we missed the Path of Eyes hint. The Baja.
That was the hint that Baja just picked up about the suit in Plaza Access. That there is a suit in Plaza Access.
Oh, that's what it said. Okay.
That's what it said. Yep. We
key.
have key in a point. That's another Torvus key. That's light suit required. So question in chat. Both runners must win. Like, it doesn't matter who wins. If you want a chance at brackets, you must win this match. I didn't see Plaza as one of the STKs. Might not have been paying attention to that. Had the roots.
Gravity boost Dark Tours Bog.
Okay, that's kind of disgusting, but at least we can narrow it down. Baja didn't skip a suit necessarily. They're both right next to each other. One's in Med Vista, the other one's in Plaza Access. catHuman just kind of god routed into both of them.
And it said, what did it say in Path of Eyes? Suits in...
Path of Eyes was in Plaza Access. So right now, the suit in Med Vista is unhinted.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Abandoned Worksite, nothing. Forgotten Bridge, nothing.
Yeah,
and Tortoise Temple.
Yep, and the Dark Visor is the one hint that catHuman has that Baja does not. That is in Phazon rounds.
Yeah, and it was
It was an Amber hint.
Portal Terminal hint. Oh,
yes, that's what it was. Yep.
That is rough. Baja didn't stay in Aegon to clean it either.
Mm-hmm.
Rushing the hints. Really unfortunate. Like, dang.
So right now, if you're catHuman, you are an Equalizer from... Oh, we still need Cobalt. So we need Equalizer Cobalt. That's our go mode right now.
Alright. Tortoise Energy Controller.
Thanks for the Aegon key hint.
What was the other Torvisky? Poison Bog, right?
So we have Poison Bog and Battleground Incash. Those are the two that we know about.
Okay.
Now, it's possible that another Sky Temple Grounds check has the Hive key, and it could just be a Curse Lake is the Torvis key. In which case, I mean, we do still have a couple Sky Temple Grounds checks left.
What was Torvis Plaza was the key, right? Yeah, and then Torvis Lagoon was what was Torvis Lagoon? Oh, we don't have missiles. Drop system save us. Okay.
I actually didn't see what Lagoon was.
And I missed what was Torvis Grove as well.
You know what? I also missed it.
A lot of things were happening. They're both clearing either side of Torvis, and it's like... Yep. I've been like trying to catch up with tracking. Oh, Echo Visor.
Oh, that's huge. Go -1 scenario. Okay.
Cobalt.
Baja is about to be cooked with how this has been routing out for Baja, or how I should say how this has not been routing out for Baja.
Who needs secrets for anything?
Unknown. Doesn't look like it, but unknown.
Yeah, unknown.
I guess it depends on what's logically required, like say Cache A, Hydrodynamo Station for Training Chamber.
Where's whatchamacallit's Tank Temple Access. What's harder? Required Seekers that we can't skip. I believe it's only War Ritual Grounds, but I didn't see what was there.
It looked like a garbage item. So right now, if you're catHuman, you feel great about your position.
Does catHuman realize that this has to be a Tortoise? We know from deduction, but it's hard to do in the middle of a race to deduce that we have the Battleground Cache and Poison Bog. Yeah, we get Tortoise Grove here.
Wait, did catHuman get the Battleground in Cache hint?
I don't know, actually.
Which one of our two runners got that?
Wait. Did we check Lagoon? I don't think catHuman actually looked at Lagoon. Alright, Baja is now furious.
Baja is furious. That's the unhinted suit. Baja knows where the light suit is. If you're Baja, do you just commit to it and try and do Secret Skip again? Like, a third attempt at it? I don't know if you do. Like, I know you need SCK hints, but do you waste more time potentially just going for this?
I don't know. Because... we don't have logical access into Sank yet.
No, we don't.
And there has to be a key. There has to be a key somewhere in Sank, I think, from Ba's perspective. Unless this lower Torvis has like gravity boost, and then there's like a trillion keys down there, which is very unlikely. So I think we just delay hints until we find something a little bit more. Like I feel like.
Well, we know gravity boost. We know
if Baja was struggling a little with the secretless, I'd be okay.
Yeah.
I'd be like, okay, just go seems like he's running quite a bit, so...
Both runners do know that the gravity boost is in Dark Torvus, somewhere in Dark Torvus. Upper or lower, they just don't know yet, but... So either Seekers or main power bombs, I think, have to be in Torvus. What if power bombs are vanilla? And then we just add power bomb guardian to the required bosses list. That would be disgusting. I'll see myself out now.
And if it's and I'm guessing that's probably what Baja's gambling for. Like we want power bombs to be in sync, because if they're not, then we won't ever get Seeker until like very late.
Yeah. Not only required bosses, we have hard required Spider Guardian, Chica, Airy, and Worm.
Yep.
And we might be adding Under Temple to that.
We have all the deets are in that dock listed right there. We have Airy as well, which requires Echo, which both players have found, I think.
Yeah, both.
Wait,
both players
catHuman didn't pick up Echo. Didn't go to Dark Torrents.
No. catHuman's going for Dark Visor. This is totally a Dark Visor play for catHuman.
Yeah, but didn't pick up Echo Visor on the way.
Yeah, but you gotta come back through anyway to get the Poison Bog key.
Yeah. Okay, that's right. If he's figured that out, if he's calculated that, he did look at the Inghive key hint, which a lot of players just skip over to their detriment, and catHuman did not. So that's a good sign. We like to see that. Always memorize the Inghive keys. It will save you sometimes.
So we will always say, as commentators, and as racers, the Inghive keys are irrelevant. But in a situation like this where you know Chica is required, you need to narrow down where your Chica keys are. So, learn where your Hive keys are at.
Even then, like, sometimes you'll get, like, for example, the Accursed Lake hint says a key. We have Battleground key, Poison Bog key. You want to know where the Hive keys are to clarify whether or not those keys are a waste of time.
Yep.
Right? They could be SDKs as well, right? So always write down your Hive key hints. Thank you for listening to my TED Talk. And we're going for Dark Torvus Arena. Pipe is dead. Meantime, phase on grounds.
I think this is actually a point in your favor, though.
Yeah, exactly.
Profane Path is now hard orphaned because of where Echo Visor is.
Yeah. catHuman also just skipped. Oh,
wow.
Even worse. Okay, Baja might be back in the race here. We'll see what happens with this Echo Visor and Profane Path. But that is
that third Chica key is out in the wild somewhere. That is unhinted. We don't know where that is yet.
But now, the gravity boost here, being there is also a thing. Like, oh boy, we're now in the race. Considering Baja did not, or excuse me, considering the fact that catHuman did not clear Upper Torvus, both dark or light, when he could have, might actually cost him here significantly, and Baja, we might have a race again.
Now, because catHuman does not have Secrets, so we have to go back through Great Temple to get back to Torvus. But that's fine. Yeah, future alcove, just a missile. So if you're catHuman, I think you have to go back to Torvus to use that Dark Visor. That's a different way of doing cache. Okay.
That's a method. Are we save warping here, catHuman? I feel like we should save warp and do Hive Chamber B, or Hive Chamber A.
Oh, Dark Missile Trooper. That's right. We have not done Dark Missile Trooper. That's right.
Yeah. Oh, we can't do Venomous Pond. That's right. Or excuse me, Poison Bond.
Well, catHuman
we can do Venomous Pond. We can't do
yeah. Well, catHuman can do both now that we have Dark Visor and Light Suit.
Yeah.
But
Defiled Shrine was a life support, so we can get rid of that. Dark Oasis was a life support, so we can get rid of that.
Yep. Echo Visor now for Baja. So I wonder if... Well, Baja does not know the location of the Dark Visor. That's right. Another burger. catHuman did get GFMC ship, right?
Yes.
Like, I'm not crazy, right?
That was an E-Tank.
Okay.
Okay, Hive Chamber A was nothing. So we have Pod W, Ing Reliquary, which is beam related, which is dead unless we care about some stuff. Profane Path, which catHuman could have gotten. We'll see how that pans out. War Ritual Grounds, which you don't have access to. They both drive by. They both drove by it. They didn't take a closer look into it. I can check the VOD later for that. Yeah, I think catHuman just goes to what? Where do we go now? Is catHuman? I think we just go back to Torvis. I want him to go back to Torvis.
I think you have to go back to Torvis.
There has to be progression in Torvis.
There has to be somewhere in Torvis. I mean, we have Gravity Boost. That could be the next link in the chain.
Or Aegon to do Storage A plus hints, which I think is a perfectly fine idea, but it looks like we're going to go to Torvis.
It wouldn't be in logic because we don't have the main power bombs, but obviously our runners aren't going to care about that. They just want to get, like, you know, the checks out of the way, the hints out of the way. Oh, Pod W. Okay.
Pod W and...
Do we see our third suit in Pod W? Is this a Cestrion seed?
Yeah. Do we see, I guess, Baja's pivot again? We're doing pivots.
I think Baja's going for STK hints again. This is going to be attempt number 3.
Pod W looks like a missile to me.
Okay, another Seeker skip from catHuman.
For the Accursed Lake Key, which...
first try. That's a tough one.
Dude's a gamer. Dude's a gamer.
He's a gamer.
My man's is a gamer.
That door is similar to the...
Now, Accursed Lake has to be Ning Hive Key, no?
Pretty sure this has to be Ning Hive Key. We don't have the rest of Sky Temple Grounds mapped out. No, I take that back. We do. This is definitely Ning Hive Key.
Yeah.
Okay.
I put it down on the dock wrong. I put the
Yep.
Torvis keys and the Ning Hive keys. My bad.
The only Sky Temple Ground location we do not know is Profane Path.
Ing Reliquary could be a beam combo, but yeah, Profane Path.
Yeah,
War Ritual Grounds, probably nothing. I couldn't say anything.
Yeah.
But I guess we could check again if Baja's doing hits.
Baja's going to give us our third look at War Ritual Grounds. Okay, if you're Baja, you were like ultra giga brain upset about the development of the item progression.
Yep. Very upset. You're getting hard punished for a lot of the decisions.
Yep. And he's going to I mean, if he's able to get the Seeker skip this time, he's going to realize that, oh my god, it's actually worse than that. It's still getting worse.
I wonder how Baja's going to respond to it. We're going to see, I wonder if it's going to be like a sigh of relief that, oh god, this is now a casino instead of, oh, a straightforward seed. Because if it was Go mode, if it was like, oh, I'm in Go mode now, then it's like, Baja's like, oh no, I'm out of the tournament.
Well, it
but
actually
if it's like, now, okay, it's a Cobalt casino,
yeah.
Well, you know.
Well, in Baja's case, it's also a Dark Visor casino. He does not know the location of that yet.
Yeah, and catHuman's going back to take on. Okay, good. Finally, rectifying this mistake, I think. Finally clearing out the hints. And it routes nicely into Torvis as well. And we could do Sank as well if we want to, but I think we should just go to Torvis. Get that, yeah, we can get that Battleground key. Come back to Torvis, get the Poison Bog key. Get these hints. I think going on Aegon here is fine. Quad is a missile.
Has a missile. Well, we know Quad and Tumos really can't have anything at this point. Like, Tumos could have Seekers, and that's basically it.
Could Tumos have a Chica key?
Tumos could have a Chica key. Tumos could have a Chica key. Yep. I mean, Tumos could also have Cobalt Translator, which would be hilarious for. Which
would be absolutely magnificent. We would get Cobalt, then warp to Sank Energy Controller to talk to O'Lear to grab the hint there.
Yep, and then just to go straight to Dynamoworks and do both SDKs there. That would be. Oh boy.
Kind of looks like Baja's just slightly too far to the left.
Yeah.
Just like barely, but also like bonking a little high. So, and we know Storage A was nothing.
Yep, Storage A is nothing. That's correct.
Seekers
are not known. Yeah, Seekers are completely unknown.
But they have to be. The Seekers or Power Bombs have to be in Lower Torvis, I believe. I don't think there's anywhere else it can be. Let's see.
Yeah, we have all of Lower Torvis available in Logic.
A Missile was in Cache B.
The
Emerald Translator is exactly.
Thanks, game.
Kind of want to write that down, but I'll take a look at the VOD later.
Now, you mentioned earlier when Baja was going for this for the first time about the new unadjusted setup. I wonder if Baja's actually using the unadjusted setup because, like you said, looks like he's aiming just a little too far to the left and he's missing the one secret point.
Oh, black screen. Oh, that's what.
Okay.
I'm back.
Aegon energy controller? Yep. Okay, let's get a good hint here, game.
Kind of don't want a good hint for catHuman. I kind of, because then Baja's kind of screwed.
Oh,
Nice
okay, that's
suit.
the other suit. Okay, that's the other suit. So both suits have been hinted. Ooh, Baja just going hard on this secret skip, but I mean, at this point, you have to commit to it. You have to. If you're Baja,
Emerald Trends are exactly 3 rooms away from Dark Aegon Energy Controller.
One, two. Oh yeah, because that was a trial tunnel, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
Venturi A, ETM.
Yeah. Okay, so it was Baja who definitely saw that first then.
Yep.
And yeah, Baja has been spending about 10 minutes on this door now between the 3 attempts. Like, if you're Baja, one way or the other, this decides the race.
Oh, it's rough.
Like, he's probably thinking that catHuman has already done the secretless skip. I mean, correctly so. And might be thinking this might be a super jet seat and is just waiting for catHuman to finish at any time.
Cat has seen hints. Cat got this secretless first try.
Yep.
Cat has gotten like every secretless first try. Crazy.
The only 2 items that catHuman is looking for, I mean, we know where Echovisor is. catHuman has seen that. catHuman is only looking for Cobalt Translator.
Dude's been playing the video game for 3 months, bro.
Yep.
4 months, I think. For the just like
Wow, Echo's
I love
drop
this
system. Baja being punished by the Echo's drop system and thinking this is Metroid Prime for something.
All right, now Cat, clear. No, went to Sank. That's kind of a big deal.
Oh, you know
That puts Baja back into the race.
I don't think I agree with the Sank play here. I think you gotta.
I don't agree with it either.
I think you gotta follow the logic of staying Torvis. Get the lower Torvis hits at least.
There's still a bunch of checks in Upper Dark Torvis.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? catHuman doesn't have the gravity boost. Might be thinking it's in a really bad spot. Doesn't want to go look for it.
There are no hints here. Maybe just drive-buying this? I hope it's just a drive-by into... like a Spider's Treasure into Peace Out.
Oh, to go straight to transit station into main research lower Torvis?
I hope.
Maybe?
I don't want him to stay in Torvis. Actually, I do want him because then the race will be closer. But Culling Chamber looks like...
you know what? Culling Chamber is your Cobalt Translator. That's go mode.
Never mind.
Wow.
Aegon play, or excuse me, Sank play is a genius. He's God routing while we're at it. Let's just do that.
You know what? I still don't agree with it, but it has worked out so well for catHuman.
Just knows things that we don't. I love it. I love it. Spider's Treasure Cobalt has to be a classic, honestly. It's happened. It's happened a few times where I'm like, this is a terrible play. It is an excellent play. Never mind.
If you're catHuman, we still have to locate the 3rd Chica key. We don't know where that is yet. We don't have a Taurus key yet.
Well, that was an ETM, I guess. It kind of looked like an SDK.
Well, whatever it was, catHuman is saying no, thank you, and is
Hive entrance.
Hive
entrance, maybe.
I hard disagree with that play.
Okay. Well, hold on. We have the equipment.
We do have the equipment, but you already know there's a Hive key in Inghive, and what if the Hive key is in Hive entrance?
Still, the Equivisor being completely forgotten about is...
Yeah.
Baja doesn't know it, but it's like... It's his lifeline right now. Unless Echo just gets hinted right here and then...
Dark ammo. Okay. Okay. Well, knowing what we know, that Dumos couldn't have been anything at this point. And Baja is getting drop system. Has to abandon ship.
But, bro, I was... Okay, so this is just No, never mind. It was a Spider's Treasure play, but now we're staying.
And Baja going back. This is going to be attempt number 4 at this Seeker skip.
Now that we have Cobalt, we can just, like, clear... Except we can't do Sentinel's Path. We can't do Airy, because we don't have Echo.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that's why this Tortoise plays...
Oh,
I mean,
no.
okay. To be fair to catHuman, like, we don't need PBs and we don't need Seeker. So what advantage do we have in staying in Torvis? I guess that's an argument. Well, we knew that was a key.
The Hive Dynamo Works key is probably the England key.
But that is true. It might not be. It might still be the Torvis key.
It could be the Torvis key. Yeah. Do we have a triple required Spartan Guardian?
That would be incredible.
Oh.
I think now he goes Hive Entrance. If he goes Hive Entrance now, and that's like never, ever, ever under any circumstance punished. Is that what we're doing? Oh, yes, it is! That's hilarious! No, never mind.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Hive Dynamo works as a key. Madre de Dios.
Oh boy.
Our key variants have been key, beam related, life support, key, nothing, key, nothing.
And we're never going to see the Hive Entrance key.
Well, hold on,
never.
Bro. We got to fight the Spider Guardian.
We do have to fight a Spider Guardian, but are you really going to come back to Sank Entrance after doing that room just to get the key bearer hints? I don't think so.
Yeah, shall we take a bet as to what happens? Is my man going to use words?
I think we blind check Hive Entrance before we see the key bearer hint for Hive Entrance.
But I mean, with our Cobalt translator and our equipment, Hive Entrance or Sank Entrance has 3 checks. We have the key bearer, we have the hint, and we have the item.
Yeah.
So it's not that awful of a check. Why are we going to Arcade here?
Oh, Battleground. catHuman knows Battlegrounding cache is a key.
Battleground. And Baja is still trying the Seekerless.
Yep, we are, 17 minutes into this door, I think?
Not to mention all the time spent beforehand.
Yeah. With the one death. So having that cannonball is actually kind of not really net positive.
Two.
Oh.
We can full clear Aegon.
Oh, okay. Missile.
Hey, that's Aegon cleared. We were done here.
That is that is Aegon cleared. Yeah, you're right.
Completely cleared. Kind of wonky routing, but yeah.
It has worked out well for catHuman. It has worked out really well.
I don't know what Baja's messing up here with the Seekerless, honestly. Are we not jumping early enough, or are we aiming too far to the...
So Screw Attack works really weird in this game. You have to be moving forward by some amount. It doesn't have to matter. It doesn't really matter too much how much, but you have to be moving forward, and then the angle of your camera and a couple other factors determine whether or not your Screw Attack is even going to fire. So it's the combination of the terrain, the camera.
Oh, that's a Dark Torvis key.
Yeah, we knew.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. For a second, I thought it was an SDK.
Yep.
I don't know why. I panicked. I was like, oh.
That'd be a little strange if an SDK suddenly found its way into the Battleground cache.
Okay, so we have full cleared Aegon of hints, of items. I think now we take the portal. I don't think we save warp here. I think we take the portal and go to Torvis.
Oh, catHuman, if this is a save warp, I don't think I agree with this.
I don't think Echo, though.
I would have gone to Torvis from Crossroads here, or Transport Center.
Yeah, that would have routed really smoothly. Still got 3 hints in Lower Torvis. Like, why not just go to Torvis? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Let's see what catHuman decides to do here. Oh, this looks like it's going to be a Torvis play hint. But I think catHuman was closer from the position in Agon instead of come back into the front door. Unless catHuman wanted to refill on ammo. I didn't take a look at catHuman's ammo, so maybe this was like a refill play more than a like Torvis play.
That boost jump is sick.
Baja contemplating life decisions, I think.
Baja is forfeited.
Baja. I get why. Yeah, I get why.
Baja is not even going to show up for the interview. Makes sense.
Yeah, no, I get this. Baja is pretty tilted. I get it. I can't type in the chat. catHuman must finish this race out for this victory to become valid.
Yep.
Yeah, I totally get Baja's position here. You do not have permission to chat during the race. I know I don't. Everyone, let's get some GGs out for Baja. Also, give our runners a follow.
Could someone contact TGC and ask him to answer that question so we don't get an accident
TGC might be...
Oh, Baja is, I'll let him know. He has to finish the race.
Okay, thank you for that, Baja. Okay.
It's a shame because Baja, if you're listening, might be a rematch.
Well, catHuman is offering a rematch.
We'll
catHuman doesn't know the circumstances, but yeah, Baja is really tilted from the seeker skip.
Yep.
So while catHuman collects,
of course, gets that first try.
First try.
You gotta be kidding! Absolutely gaming this race.
What is this, catHuman?
Baja's rejecting the rematch.
Yeah, and
catHuman's
like all right, so we don't actually have a working bot right now, so I'm going to type in the links manually. Baja Blood, and I actually don't know catHuman's which link offhand. Let me see here. Oh, it's just all lowercase. I gotcha. Give our runners a follow. They are putting on a great race. The results may not indicate that, but both of these runners have put on a skill exhibition. You can also follow us if you want.
Excuse me, sorry about that.
No, you're good. You're good.
Drop my mic.
I'm just a guy with a mic. I stream sometimes.
I just dropped my mic. Sorry if you heard the loud bang.
Actually, I don't think I did.
Using just catHuman's typing to check.
Yep.
Excuse me, to check or to write to Baja that he's gonna finish.
Yeah. Now catHuman does not know the circumstances of it, and I'm pretty sure that'll be the first question during the interview once we're finished. But yep, the show must go on.
I don't even know if I want to tell Baja that he may have still had a chance. I guess it depends. Like we'll see if catHuman finds the echo. Right.
Well, I mean, you gave up almost 20 minutes on this one door. Like, it would have been really tough for Baja to come back from this.
catHuman spent a lot of time in Sank, though.
catHuman did spend a lot of time at Sank, and Baja, realistically, is only, like, one unhinted item behind.
Yeah.
No, I guess two, because of Cobalt's location of the culling chamber, but yeah,
you're
Baja
gonna find
was,
Cobalt.
yeah, Baja was definitely on this. Like, he probably doesn't even want to hear that now, because he's like, okay, well, what the heck, why did I just give up then?
Yeah. If catHuman finds like Echo right now, then it's like, and it looks like that's going to be what happens here.
He knows where it is. I think he's going for it.
Does he know where it is? Where's the echo hint?
He did go, I mean, there was no hint, but both of them were in Portal Chamber. They know where it is.
I don't think catHuman was in Portal Chamber. That's what I'm saying. Because otherwise, I think he would have gotten it. Because he was in Upper Torvus. Like why not do Dark Torvus? Why not fully clear Upper Torvus, both dark and light?
The only thing I could respond to that is catHuman saw it, thought it was something else, or just forgot about it entirely. Like, because I am certain that catHuman saw the Echo Visor. I could be wrong, but I want to say catHuman saw it.
Because catHuman started off ahead, and then Baja lost a bunch of time to attempting the Secretless, gave up on it. Yeah, Baja forfeited. Baja could not get the Secretless to get into Sky Temple Gateway. And then spent, like, tried it once, failed. Tried it again, failed, and then spent 20 minutes on the third time, and then just forfeited.
Yeah, because, Baja just...
And by me, third session, not third attempt, third session.
This third session actually took the most amount of time. Baja just had got drop systemed a couple times, kept needing missiles. Like, the tilt was obvious from Baja. Like, I get his train of thought here. I get it. So now, chat, unfortunately, we're not going to have a live timer for catHuman because catHuman's timer was not working. So we'll just have to periodically update the time during during comms.
Not really important. I mean, catHuman can... Oh, we're doing another boost jump. Might as well.
But then the geothermal core enemy. I don't know what the Echo's version of this enemy is called.
Emo Burger.
Emo Burger.
Emo Burger, that's...
Emo Burger. Okay, so that's the second Torvus key. Our third Torvus key is unhinted. We have no idea where it is.
Yeah, I feel for him, and I know Baja wasn't happy about his performance the last few races, and I can understand why he's very concerned.
Yeah.
First try again. Damn. But apparently catHuman found a really nice setup for him on this door. What happened to Baja? We'll just clarify it again.
The door you're looking at on Baja's stream is what happened to Baja, effectively.
Yeah, that's the secret door to Sky Temple.
Sky Temple Gateway. Or,
Sky Temple
Shrine
Gateway.
Yeah,
it's not 4 attempts. I think it was 3. First one, and then the second one, and then then the third one was the one that lasted the longest. So,
So Baja has acknowledged that GG's on getting top 8 catHuman. But we have a race to finish. Yep. So catHuman needs to at least get the time in to make everything kosher. Yeah, and there's the Echo Visor now for catHuman. So that's just go mode now for catHuman.
Yeah, and I think now it's like, even if Baja got it after 10 minutes, I think Baja still is behind significantly.
Yeah.
Although that Sank play was just very slow. Yeah, just trying to get STK hints. And the fortunate thing is that
the STK hints
even
were
after
so
STK hints, it's still a casino.
Bad. They were so bad. Like, he was in this. Like, the STKs are horrible. We have Airy, double Spider Guardian, Worm, and Chica.
Yeah. And it's unfortunate because I think quite literally now, well, okay, if he got it after like 5 minutes instead of 20, this is a race because like...
Yeah, this is a huge race, yeah.
Yeah, this is a race, it depends on who goes to Sank first, and there's some stuff there, but I still think Baja's like probably losing that race, but I think it would have been closer, which is just unfortunate. I think.
And I think the only reason why Baja's losing the race is the unhinted, well, for him, unhinted Dark Visor in Phazon rounds. catHuman got that hint, and that was really huge at the time.
Yeah.
And on top of that, well, not on top of that, but additionally, the other unhinted item, Cobalt Translator and Calling Chamber.
But again, that's easy for us to say. Like, Baja's probably tilted, and that's
yeah.
I completely understand.
So like even if Baja would have gotten this after like 8, 10, 15 minutes, like mindset after getting STK in, it's like, okay, now what am I supposed to do? Like, he would have been frazzled.
Although there is a world that Baja just goes, all right, I'm really far behind, risky routing, goes straight and grabs Cobalt, and then is in go mode.
Oh,
which
that
would have been
huge.
crazy. Because
That
quite
would've
literally,
been
Baja's Go
huge.
mode was Cobalt.
Yeah, yeah, that's all he needed. Cobalt translator, that's it.
Yeah, but that's easy for us to say in retrospect. So
Yeah.
very unfortunate.
Seekers, Seekers or power bombs have to be here in Torva somewhere. Like
Dark
we
Visor is
have-
required.
Yeah, Dark Visor is required. We have no logical way into Sanctuary at the moment, so Seekers, Seekers power bombs, they're here. Like we have a possibility of vanilla power bomb Guardian.
Yeah, for Chickakee
We-
specifically, we need the Dark Visor.
Yep.
Because we have a Battle Run cache and the Poison Bog cache keys. And now catHuman is just a go mode. We're just clearing keys. What do we got? Actually, no. We're still looking for the Tortoise key. Yeah,
We're
okay.
looking
With
for
the
one-
Tortoise key, now it's like, oh boy,
This
oh
is-
boy.
This is why I would have done the lower Torvus play sooner, just to get the intel on where these chicken keys are.
That's why I would have liked catHuman to first clear up a Tortoise before going for
Yeah.
for the Aegon clear at least.
Definitely. Or even for Sank.
We just fully clear Tortoise and then go to Aegon and then to tank. Right. Area, no, we don't need Dark Visor for Dark Samus.
No.
Echo Visor also works.
Echo Visor in these settings is sufficient for Dark Samus, but
Yeah.
Dark Visor is required for the chicken keys, so that's why it's hinted required.
Did you watch that Baja versus? No, it was Cestron versus. No, who is it? It was that one crazy seed last week, where it was. We were trying to figure out that. No, it was Nye versus Miguel, I think.
I don't think I watched that match.
That
entirely.
race is that seed is crazy. Oh, that's Grapple Beam.
Grapple Beam and Hydro Dynamo Station, let's go. It's convenience at this point. We don't need it, but
Yeah. The only major we're missing is main PBs and Seeker Launcher. Yeah. But yeah, hints. All we're looking for, all we need is just one hint that tells us where that final Chickakee is, and then we are zooming. All right, gathering all first. Thank you,
thanks,
game.
game. Yeah, we knew that. catHuman not impressed with that particular.
Well, that's an item.
Why is catHuman going for this?
Or are we just trying to do tricks because the race is already over? Yeah, I was just trying to go for the instant morph because it's cool. Not doing TTS? I guess going for hints.
I would go for TTS here, and then loop that into Catacombs.
I guess go for hints. Because
Yeah.
like the race is over, you're not like you just need an area hint, really. But either way, like going TTS also routes you to a hint. Like any direction takes you to a hint here.
There's also the possibility that we're going to find, I mean, we will find one of our logical items down here somewhere. Whether it's
Yep,
Seekers
we have to.
or Power. Yeah, it's one of the two. They have to be here. Unless there's some location that we just completely
This
forgot
is
about.
profane.
Profane. Oh, we forgot about that.
That would be funny. I think that's the only one that we don't have. We have Dark Lower Torvis, Light Lower Torvis,
Profane Path.
and Proven Path. ETM.
ETM. Okay. I love that bounce. It's not even a boost jump. It's just a silly little bounce. Get up on the last part of the tunnel. All right,
Okay.
Dungeon Keybear. What do you got? A missile system is in Sank energy controller.
Oh my god, power bombs are down here.
So power bombs are down here.
Morph ball related? No way!
It might just be dungeon. You know where Cannonball is.
PB Guardian? No, wait, no. PB Guardian requires, or it's Dark Waste that requires PB Guardian.
Yeah, it could just be a self-locking Powerbomb Guardian. Like, it could just be, that looks like a missile in TTE. So O'Lear has the Seekers. Oof. That's a brutal hint.
That's nice. That tells us we have to find power bombs here.
Yep. The Cobalt Translator. Oh, okay. There's the hint of Cobalt.
Okay, so yeah, the cobalt wouldn't have been a casino at all.
Yep.
That's nice.
Okay,
Looks like a
so
missile.
our power bombs are in Dark Torbus, either Sack Chamber UT1 or one of the two Under Temples or Hydro Chamber Storage.
Yeah. Or profane path.
Or Profane Pad, yes.
And considering that catHuman hasn't gone back for World Showgrounds, it's probably dead. But I would like to at one point see what it actually is. Of course, we're cultured gamers, so we do E-dashes everywhere.
I was gonna say, what is catHuman doing? catHuman still needs to look for a chicken key. That's why we're making checks.
Yep, we're just looking for a hint. We have how many left? We have Sank entrance, main research, sanctuary, energy controller, main gyro chamber, and watch station.
Yep.
And hive entrance.
And hive entrance. Okay, well, under Temple Access, this is one of our SDKs, if memory serves.
Let's check the dock. Yes, it is.
I keep getting pinged. I'm doing a race. Who pinged me?
I'm actually not sure I want to stay in Lower Taurus here. What can we possibly find?
The last Torvus key. We need to find. We need to locate. That's all we're looking for.
But I kind of feel like maybe instead we want to
do. catHuman?
Oh, we're doing the air underwater, dude. We're doing tricks. We're doing tricks now.
We're doing
tricks.
doing tricks, but why are we doing?
Because this is
tricks?
a cool one. This is a cool one.
Yep.
You air underwater and then screw attack block. Frame perfect air underwater? Nope.
Oh, okay.
Yes, there we go.
Third
now
try.
we screw attack and one shot block, and it's very funny. Oh,
did not kill him. Okay. Oh,
awesome. Absolutely awesome. Dude, dungeon could be the power bombs. That's just so funny.
well, I mean, we're gonna know because we have 4 checks left in Dark Torvus. We have 2 in Under Temple, Sack Chamber, and UT1. And if it's none of those, it's gonna be Profane Path.
I missed what was on the ledge.
It was ETM. We are quite validated with this run so far today.
Here's my rationale for going to Sank. Okay, this is no longer a race, but if this was now a race, I feel like you go to Sank and you're guaranteed. I believe one of the hints is guaranteed to be a Taurus key.
So the guaranteed hints are going to be all 4 of the boss locations. So we have 2 modes, 3 bosses, 3 locations for our red key hints.
Yeah, 2 jokes.
2 jokes, and then the rest of them. We got a couple proximity hints, a couple exact hints, and then a couple item hints. Adding up to, I believe, 19 scans total, I think, something like that.
Let me count it. 5, 10, 16.
So
22?
7...
22?
22? Okay, yeah, so 7
6
of those
emerald,
hints
6 cobalt, 5 amber, 5 violet.
Violet, okay, yeah. And 7 of those are dedicated for bosses.
Yeah. 2 jokes. I don't think we can even see this item. We have to go up.
Well, we know where the last chicken key is not going to be, in some cursed location like Airy, because we already know Airy's required. Okay, we have a power bomb expansion. Okay.
So that means dungeon, under transit 1, sack chamber,
Sack
or
chamber.
perfect bath.
The C just keeps on giving.
Go to sack chamber. Go to sack
Coward.
chamber.
Do it. Do it, you coward.
Go to dungeon. Come on. The meme live.
Like, if you're catHuman, I think you kind of want to do it anyway, because that way you never have to come back to this part of Torvus. And if your chicken key is just on Grapple Guardian, then you're just done.
No, another nitpick that I actually didn't think of till just now. Why did catHuman leave sync after Cobalt? Why not just do Spider Guardian?
Because you want to route that in with Airy. You need your Echo Visor.
Echo Visor. Oh.
Because,
God,
yeah.
it would have been the god route if we got Echo left upper Torvus and just booked it to sync.
Yep.
That would have been crazy.
Yeah, because remember, catHuman just left Portal Chamber.
Yep.
For whatever reason. Like, I'm convinced catHuman saw it. You seem to be thinking that catHuman never saw it and just never knew where it was. Hard to say. We'll have to ask catHuman that during the interview.
Now we're going to sync. Okay. Oopsie. Got some. Wait, that stand-up's not beginner?
Wait, isn't it?
Because to my understanding, you need, without Spider Ball, I was told that to get to that door, you needed Screw Attack or Spider Ball. That stand-up looks pretty beginner to me.
That stand-up does look beginner. That stand-up is not in beginner. I want somebody to clarify
Unless I was misinformed. Why did Baja DNF? Baja tried to get STK hints with Secretless, failed on one session, tried again later, failed again, and then tried again for a third time, except for the third time he spent 30 or 20 minutes on it and then DNF'd.
Yeah. This time Baja had Light Suit in hand, so was not going to take Darth Vader damage. The first attempt just ended in a death, just because Baja only had, I think it was 5 energy tanks.
Second attempt was Cannonball.
Yep, second attempt was Cannonball, and got drop assistant a couple times. Saw the one suit hint and was probably upset. Like, that's probably a contributing factor to why Baja DNF'd. Got the suit hint almost immediately after attempting STK hints that second time, and probably just felt really, really bad. And come on, Restream, you can do it.
Checking the VOD right now. Looks like main research hint is Amber Translator and Storage C. Gee, thanks. Main research is Dark Ammo expansion.
Okay.
Inghive Key 2 in Transit Station.
Okay. So that, well, we knew there was a key in Sank.
So Sank, Inghive, and Sky Temple Grounds. That's a Cursed Lake. So the last Inghive key is in Inghive.
Yes, and that could be Hive Dynamo Works. We do know that is a key, but that Hive Dynamo Works could also be the last Torvus key.
Yep.
And that would actually be really, really gross if you had to do Sparta Guardian and then go all the way back to Torvus just to kill Chica.
It'd also be very funny if like Hive Temple had the key. I just keep
well,
we know it's dead. We
know it's Hive Entrance though. Hive Entrance.
Hive Entrance.
You did speculate that.
Yeah. Okay. Even staying in Sank, I would have liked to see at least so we could get the Hive Entrance hit. I just wanted the Hive Entrance hit. That's all I want in life. I just want to see the Hive Entrance hit in one of these races. Because it does happen sometimes.
I mean, yeah. I mean, we do know we had at least one Hive Entrance hit during a race, and that was one of my races, either last week or the week before, just because of the way it routed.
Reactor cores and ETM.
Okay. I'm going to see if we
Looks
can
like
get
checking dank map.
I'm going to see if we can get somebody's attention to
It's like catHuman climbed up to upper sank. We are in it looks like we're in whatchamacallits? Main gyro. Which we can get.
All right, I'm gonna see if we can get somebody to fix the restream feed on catHuman's end. Yeah, I think somebody actually shot a charge dark shot on the restream. We are quite frozen right now. Don't worry, chat. We're still here. I promise. We're still here.
Mm-hmm. I'm just VOD diving for
Yep.
some deets.
There is definitely still a race going on, even though you can't tell.
catHuman is canon, which we want to save, so we're gonna do the puzzle and then yeah.
Oh, that's right. catHuman's gonna have to lose Cannonball to do Airy.
Yeah.
Oh.
So we want to do Airy. Okay. If you have to choosing between backtracking to Airy and doing Airy, you should just do Airy, right?
Yeah.
Especially considering we have Annihilator.
I mean, we're not going to see we're not going to see double damage because that wasn't R8 into the pool, but you know, Chica's is going to go relatively quickly either way.
Yep. catHuman's just doing the upper puzzle of main gyro. Probably gonna go to its probably gonna go to O'Lear, get some hints, get some checks along the way. Probably do Spider Guardian now as well. Saying Temple Access, what do you got for us? Looks like are those Seekers?
No, it can't be. That's on O'Lear. Yeah, Seekers are already hinted to be in the energy controller.
Oh, they looked really weird.
It did, but you also need Seekers for that check in these settings anyway, so it can't be a self-lock Seekers.
Yeah.
You're right, though. That did look weird. Yeah, catHuman, I think you want O'Lear's hint.
Hello, Baja.
You definitely want O'Lear's hint.
I don't know if you want to come on, Baja. We'd love to have you if you've cooled off a little bit. But this is we understand. Hope you're feeling hope you're doing well.
Right now we're just hoping that the restream just stops dying so we can get the live feedback going back on here.
Major upgrade in Temple Sanctuary.
That was what was that? I forget what Dark Alpha Splinter had. Wow, just not even picking it up. catHuman, what is this? Oh yes, it was Dark Beam. That's right.
Oh, you're not on your PC on mobile? Okay.
Yeah,
I don't know if you saw what the SDKs were, but they were. It was like what? How many?
The SDKs are bad. They are all kinds of bad.
Yeah, we have Chica, Airy, required Spider Guardian, double required Spider Guardian. Main gyro under Temple Access, but yeah, it was rough. And now catHuman is just looking for a Chica
key. The third Chica key. We still don't know where that is. It's unhinted.
catHuman's doing whatchamacallit, Spider Guardian.
We do know Hive Dynamo Works is a key. It's probably the Hive key because we our Hive keys are Ing Hive, Sank, and Sky Double Grounds.
And we have two of them. We have Transit Station and Crystal Lake. So catHuman's doing Spider Guardian right now.
So what hints do we have left? Sank entrance.
The Sank entrance, main gyro. I'm about to check what the main gyro hit was because I missed it.
Imagine your Chica key hint is on Sank entrance, and we've had that available. Actually, logically, we don't have that. Well, No, we do because we have either Profane Path, UT1, Grapple Guardian for our power bombs.
Main gyro. The main gyro hints says this. The
Okay.
Echo Visor can be found exactly 2 rooms away from an energy tank.
You love to see it. Oh. Please continue, game.
What was
You know
Sank
what?
Map?
There is an observation I would like to make as a runner of this tournament. Randy is out for blood. Randy has exactly 0 Fs to give regarding our runners this tournament. Did I say
Sank
that on
Map
speedrun?
has Sonic Boom.
Wait, what? Was that hinted?
No.
Or did we just
Sank
see
Map
that?
Station has Sonic Boom. That is funny. I'm VOD diving.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know what's happening with the stream, but I'm just letting you all know what I'm seeing here.
Restream, still frozen. Yeah, KRR, I think we all feel relatively the same way. These hints have been brutal today. Oh, that pill bug is in a really bad spot for catHuman. Because if you that yeah, that was a slight oopsie there. So chat, so you know the 3 platforms that you move during the final phase of the Spider Guardian fight? The pill bug got underneath the bottom one, so we have to do second attempt pill bug for first phase of the final stage of the fight. And Baja postulating that might be some waiting for SDK placements after a certain amount of actions, which actually makes the Sky Temple keys cursed if you have a number of starting items. You know, I probably agree with that. I think if Dark Zero were here in chat to confirm that, although I'm not sure Dark Zero would ever confirm that, but I think if Dark Zero would confirm that, it would be awesome. Okay.
All right, we get to see what this key is in Hive Dynamo Works.
Stream is just freezing up on my end.
Ing Hive Key 1.
Okay. That was suspected. So now we're literally back to square one. Where's this last chicken key?
Mm-hmm.
So what checks do we have left available? We have 2 in ATS.
We have Watch Station, we have Sank Entrance.
Sentinel's Path, Cat West.
A
Vault.
list of every single
those are all
thing here.
gross.
So Ing Reliquary can't
Aegon
do
is
something.
cleared.
Yeah, Aegon's cleared.
Yep. We have we have Sank Entrance as an item, even. Ugh. Ugh.
Yeah. So we have, in terms of total stuff that
Reliquary's
we
a
have, we're
beam
1,
related
2,
upgrade.
3, 4, 5, 6,
That
7,
can't
8,
be-
9, 10,
yeah.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 checks left.
Let's see here. All of our ink caches, yeah, like like Hive Entrance. What are we down to our last 12 checks?
16 checks.
Aegon's clear, Temple Ground's clear. Sky Temple Grounds, 1 check remaining, that's Profane Path. We have UT1, Grapple Guardian.
Testing.
16 checks. Okay, yeah.
Can Leno hear me? Can you hear me, Leno?
Yeah, it's just Randy saying it's gonna take you 90 minutes. Yep. I'm having a little bit of lag issues on my end. I can hear you.
Oh, okay. All right, you're lagging. That's why. Okay. Map Station was not an Ing Hive key. Map Station was Sonic Boom. All right, Watch Station. What do you have? A beam can be found in dark Aegon wastes. So our Sank entrance hint is our Torviski hint. That is funny. Leno seems to be struggling with his internet, so we'll see what happens with him. Hopefully he comes back. Just checking again. Can you guys hear me? I'm worried that it might just be me and that I'm lagging out and that I have no idea. Sunburst and watch station. Okay, so that beam related in Ing Reliquary is dead. Hello, Leno?
Okay, I am back. It looks like my internet decided to die at the perfectly convenient timing.
Oh, there it is! ATS! ATS barrier is the
Oh
final
no.
Torviski.
Chat, I am so sorry about the stream. Our calls to get it fixed have gone unheeded, unanswered.
But if you want to follow along with my commentary, you can go to here.
But trust me when I say that Seed is rude.
ATS
also...
barrier was our final Torviski.
Yep.
Wow.
So Echo Visor was logically required for that.
Yeah.
Oh, so we have 2 Echo requirements, 2 Dark Visor requirements. Let's see here. We have the 1 Light Suit requirement. The only thing we don't know for certain is where are the main power bombs. We have a couple locations left for that. That's
Profane Path under Transit 1 dungeon.
Yeah, dungeon's a morph ball related upgrade. That could be dungeon.
Yeah, sack chamber as well. So just the remaining lower Torvis checks and Profane Path.
Plus Profane Path.
Yeah.
I swear if it's Profane Path.
Okay, humans likely to do Torvis first. To do Chica first.
Yeah, we're not really sure what's going on. The bots are down, so we can't give you runners links. We can give you a manual runners links and manual comm links. So Drake, we are at the what's our timestamp here? 1 hour 52-minute mark. How do you feel about the seed as a commentator?
I have a weird opinion about seeds. Like the worse the seed is, like if Chica's required, okay, whatever, right?
Yeah.
That's fine, right? It just means the seed's gonna be longer.
Yeah.
I don't mind that type of seed for like a race. I do like if you're playing by yourself and you want the seed to be over after you're 3 hours in, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
That kind of seed is bad.
Yeah.
But in terms of the seed being like a casino, it hasn't been. I think everything like if this is a world where Baja hits the secretless first try, then I think
we definitely have
Baja
a race.
wins because of the clearer routing here. Or maybe like there's also opportunity here for
the only thing that would have gone against Baja is because of the lack of amber hints. Never knew where the Dark Visor was.
Yeah, it would have been interesting, but I mean, just in terms of like whether or not it's a bad seed in terms of like it being a full casino mode, not really.
Yeah.
The route solved issues. Like a good route would have solved issues.
Yep.
Right. I don't think it would have been like a bad seed in the sense of like, oh, we're just casinoing and one player casinoed harder.
Okay, so we have a working bot now. That's good. Now, can we get a working restream?
Yeah, because right now I'm just commentating off of catHuman's direct stream.
Yep.
Baja's stream is down. We know that, but catHuman's is not. We need
Let's see. You can also follow us, the commentators. I'm just a guy with a mic right now.
And I'm also just a guy with a mic right now.
But that's okay. I promise I will be streaming at some point. I have a race tomorrow going up against Java or Java. I'm not sure how you want to pronounce that. I've never known after a couple years.
I think I asked him once and it was Java.
Okay. Java with a capital A, but not where you think it is.
So we're just missing Dark Torvis Temple, Main Gyro, and Airy.
Yep. And catHuman. I mean, you can't see it, chat, but catHuman went for a task style slope jump in Great Bridge.
Ledge clip. Ledge clip slope jumps. Those are
Yep.
savage.
Took.
Did you
took a
see
couple-
the? Actually, no. I'm not going to talk about that one. Actually, I'll message you about it afterwards. But
Okay.
it's a Prime thing. But
Okay. Okay.
yeah.
I probably didn't see it then. Well, maybe I did. That just depends on where and what. But yeah. Anyway.
And then yeah. So just gonna do Dark Tortoise Temple and then get rid of Cannonball somewhere. I guess
So,
on main gyro.
with the placement of the third key, this routing, like, you could not save this routing no matter what. Oh, you know what? Profane Path is not the power bomb. I just realized it. Gravity Boost was hinted to be in Dark Tortoise. So Gravity Boost is either going to be Dungeon, UT1, or Sack Chamber. It's just because Gravity Boost was hinted that those
Sorry,
power
Gravity
bombs
Boost
are...
is gonna be lower. What do you mean?
So
Did you mean to say Power Bomb is this dungeon?
Oh yeah.
Transit one?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So because Gravity Boost was hinted, it Randomizer will tend to hint items that are required for a seed. Not always, but it tends to. Because Gravity Boost was hinted, we can reasonably deduce that it's either Under Transit 1 or Sack Chamber as the power bombs.
Because you need Gravity Boost for those?
Because you need, logically in these settings, you need Gravity Boost to get down there to that Port of Torvus and then get back out. It's not necessarily to get back down there, it's to get back out. And because of where Grapple Beam was, Grapple was...
Wait, hold on. So you take okay, you go to Lower Torvus without Gravity Boost. Okay, so going to Lower Torvus without Gravity Boost, you go to
logically
Crypts,
you'd have to go through Hydro Dynamo Station to take the Seeker Door to get to Training Chamber. But you'd have to use the spinner at that point. Hey, we have a stream feed.
Yay.
All right.
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna open up a map now because I'm not sure. I think I agree. Hold on. Because isn't? Can't you reach Lower Dark Torvus and get those items and escape? No, you can get a crypt. Okay, can you not escape? You can't escape from crypt, right? Is that the issue?
I think.
Oh, the bonk is not. Oh, the dark. Yeah, the bonk.
Yeah, the bonk is not in logic.
Intermediate.
Yeah. So logically, hey, we have a live feed. I don't know if we have audio, but we have a live feed.
So the route would be to go to Catacombs somehow, take the portal, which is not in logic.
Yep.
Unless you do the underwater dash to the bomb slot, which is not.
Which is not in logic in these settings, yeah. So.
So it'd have to be.
I think it's actually on Sack Chamber. I don't think it's UT1. I think it's actually on Sack Chamber. Because logically, unless... So
there's a chance that it's... So what you're saying is that it's unlikely to be Profane Path, but it's not impossible.
It's not impossible, but it is super unlikely.
Okay. So that's what I'm going to gamble on. I'm going to gamble Profane Path.
You're going to say Profane Path. Okay. I'm going to say it's actually on... Yeah, I'm going to say it's actually on our friend Grapple Guardian, which means we have double Spider Guardian, Worm, Chica, Airy, and Sack Chamber. We have 5 bosses required for the seed. Oh, this is disgusting.
And I was able to figure out that the Sank entrance hint is the Tortoise keys. It has to be.
Okay.
So I just figured that out.
That's our remaining hint, right? It has to be.
Yeah. In terms of our remaining item, it's only Powerbomb. We even have all the beam combos. We found Sunburst and Watch Station, Sonic Boom, Dank Map Station, Command Center, Dark Burst.
So that was Dark Burst. Okay.
Oh, I thought it was. Do we not confirm?
It looked like it, but I wasn't 100% here. I didn't get it like restream quality, but it reasonably I could have assumed it was Dark Burst. All right, chat. Apologies for the 20 or so minutes that the restream feed was down, but we are back and just in time to. I think catHuman actually forgot they had Cannonball there.
Definitely Dark Burst in Command Center.
Okay. And
we have Dark Riser, dog. Dog.
No, but I mean, catHuman has been showing off with all of the moves and the swag, so I get this, even though it's already one down.
Wow, this is actually impressive. Oh, no way. We're gaming. Who's a gamer? See, this is why I like. This is why I like these types of players. They play rando to have fun. You know what I mean?
Yep.
They don't play to win. They play to have fun. They're like Captain Falcon players in Melee. You know what I mean? I mean, they just want to knee you 3 times and then go home.
Yeah, but
Right?
you
To
also
their
got
wife
to
and
do.
children and shit. Like,
But you also have to do You also have to do Captain Falcon's taunt. Show me your moves.
Exactly. Yeah. They don't want to like tech chase you across. Like, no, they just want to.
Yeah.
Just want to knee you 3 times and yeah.
Yeah.
If they wanted to tech chase you, they would play Sheik. Like just.
And that's actually one thing I want to say about the tournament. With the out of bounds being by default banned in this rule set, we've had a new, an influx of new players, and I hope for everyone that has joined this tournament who have not joined previous tournaments, I hope they've had fun just playing this tournament. Oh wow, that's a nice ledge clip right there. Like catHuman did the dark version of that. Like I know some runners probably don't enter if out of bounds was still allowed by default.
I have mixed feelings on it. It depends. I think like learning the tech in this game is not as hard as I think people make it out to be. I think you just have to put some time into it.
But I think
out of bounds equals more Sheik players. Exactly. There you go. Linkshot understands exactly what we're saying.
Absolutely. But I think too many people try to compare it to Prime's tech, and these are 2 very different games when it comes to tech. They are not the same in any, like there's some similarities, but they are not the same.
I think, I mean, Out of Bounds is also like significantly more powerful in this game, so it's like.
Yes, it is.
But I think my only objection is that like, you're still gonna get smoked by players that are better technically, and this race kind of just showed it immediately. This race showed it exactly what can happen, because just because you can't go bounds doesn't mean you're gonna know all the secret lists, and the secret list is like savage. So, yeah. Out of bounds attracts the Falcos, yeah, cultured gamers. But at the same time, I can understand it's more of a focus. The routing is a little bit more simpler. But yeah, like, it's not going to automatically, like, you're not going to automatically avoid being absolutely destroyed by someone who can just, like, do a secret list. Like, we've seen it a few times this tournament, players with better tech skill being able to do skips and winning races immediately because of it. So that's my objection to it, but at the same time, it does make the game a little bit more approachable. You focus on the fundamentals.
Yep.
Focus on your movement, you focus on the logic, right? Whereas if you start learning out of bounds, it's like, okay, let's get SDK hints by going out of bounds. It's a bit rough. It's a bit too much.
Yeah.
And I think in Echoes in particular, I think a more valuable beginner skill is probably just make sure you get your routing on point.
And I think that's actually something that this tournament has highlighted. Because you can't go out of bounds, you have to learn how to route this game. Like, you can just go, like you said, just go out of bounds and skip everything and,
Or just, like, think less complicated about your routing. Because, like, for example, if you can't do Mining Station B secretless,
yep.
Then, like, okay, now I have to think about my decision there, whether or not I come back to it later, whether or not I search for seekers, something like that. Not a great example, but you get the idea, like, yeah.
Or like the cache secretless, for example.
Yeah,
That's such, I put that in a similar vein. Or, like maybe you're just going from area to area, like the Agon Torpus elevator. That's secretless. Or in that case,
I guess it really just depends on your priorities. For me personally, I like the type of player like catHuman does. They're like, okay, rando is an opportunity to do stuff that you would never see in a speedrun. But that's not what. But that's coming from me, which is who I'm a speedrunner. Like that's the way I approach rando. Whereas other people are more excited not by the movements and the opportunity to do cool stuff, but to route and all the thinking and the complex decision making. And there is that divide. There is that divide of players. I think the only player in Echoes that really sort of does both, I think, is probably Nye. Like Nye's movement is elite, I think, on the upper end, but also is an excellent router. I was really impressed by Nye versus Miguel. That was an incredible race, I think.
I caught the first 20 minutes of that, but I never went back to watch the rest of it. Knowing the results, I know what happened, but Nye is probably looking to go for the perfect 6-0 record for the Swiss stage.
I could see it happening. I think Nai was
Yeah, I can see it happening. Yeah,
very impressive.
Nai is a really strong runner, and this is not Nai's only foray. Like Nai also does other randomizers and other speedruns as well. So whatever Nai does, Nai is probably pretty good at it. Has dabbled in Fusion Rando, has done Metroid Planets. Those are the only two that I can think of offhand. Where is catHuman going?
Going to Airy.
I don't know why. Is this the fastest route to Airy now?
I think it might be because we'd have to go to the other side of. We'd have to go to Hall of Combat Master to climb it because we don't want to fight.
Oh yeah, because then we'd have to go up Cat East and then back
Yeah.
through Dynamo Works. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, I get this. So what's the last SDK catHuman needs after that besides Airy?
Airy and Hive, no, not Hive, Main Gyro.
Main Gyro.
Airy and
Okay,
Main Gyro.
yeah. One right after the other. Okay.
It's actually only been like, wait, one. So one of the keys, so we've had four keys where two of them are like right beside another key.
Mm-hmm.
Dynamo Works right beside Dynamo Works Tunnel. Main Gyro was beside Airy. And then we had three that we just kind of found incidentally, like Torvus Plaza, Main Reactor, and Dark Aegon Temple.
I think
Which is
catHuman
just funny.
I think catHuman has realized the error that they still have Cannonball.
No, I think it was reloading the room. No.
Yeah, I mean, we're reloading the room to see what the Echo puzzle is, but catHuman still has Cannonball. It has to lose it before doing Airy. High, medium, high, low. Okay.
That's fine. We already did chicken. So that's fine.
Yeah. But you know, catHuman was in Watch Station. That would have been probably the prime opportunity to get rid of it. The next closest room is probably Sanctiplaxis. Come on, Restream. Don't do this now.
I think we just get rid of it right here, no? Off the cannon.
Well, you need to get the item first. So you have to get on top of the globe to break it, then use the cannon to lose it, and then do Airy. Okay.
But can't you just take the cannon to lose it?
So funny thing about Main Gyro, if you already have Cannonball and you bonk into it with a cannon, no, the item deletes itself. You'll never see that item again, and the globe does not get destroyed.
So if you have cannon, you take the cannon, it just does nothing.
It does absolutely nothing. You bonk off the globe, and then if you leave the room before you break the globe by getting on top of it, that item's just gone, and you have the possibility of soft locking your seat.
I thought the soft lock was that you jumped into the globe before unlocking the puzzle.
That could be a soft lock too.
Yeah,
I'd
that's
have
a
to.
soft lock.
Yeah.
DS2 participating. Let's see if she doesn't do cringe ball. Does cringe ball. All right. We got a shooter, and then we screw tag.
Ooh, shot her too early there. Oh, come on, Restream. Don't do this now. I'll give you a cookie. Come on. Hey, it's back.
A little early on that. Early again. I believe like Dark Burst and Sonic Boom aren't actually too bad against her.
Oh, Dark Burst is really powerful against DS2. But you're in Command Center. You're not going to go out of your way for that at the time because you're also not going back to Command Center specifically for Dark Burst. No, you're good. Yeah, Dark Burst is really powerful.
It's also like awesome. The beam combos in this game are awesome, dude. They're so cool.
They are slightly better than Prime's beam combos. Like Ice Spreader beam combo is
awesome.
Ice Spreader is probably the best beam combo between all six.
It's up there, yeah. I think I'd rank it. I think I'd rank it like second or third, depending on how I'm feeling about Dark Burst. But Sonic Boom's my favorite.
Oh yeah, Sonic Boom is instantaneous. That's a great one.
Like, oh yes, I will now break the fabric of space and time. Baller. Awesome.
Ice Spreader would probably be higher. Yeah, I think I'm coming around to your position. Ice Spreader would be higher if it had more use other than just Exo.
You can use it to one-shot the drone in, now I'm getting my echoes in, main
Dynamo.
PB's drone.
Yeah, Central Dynamo, yep.
Central Dynamo, yes. I was trying to figure out which Dynamo it was. But yeah, Central Dynamo drone, and then have your Ice Beam still out. So you don't have to switch out of it after shooting a Super Missile on the drone.
Okay.
And it's still a fast kill on him. It's like, I believe Super Missile and Ice Spreader move at nearly the same speed. But, yeah.
Something
So I
like
see
that,
Hundo
yeah.
runners shoot the Ice Spreader on the drone instead of Supers. Or Plasma. For that reason. So it's like its other niche use. And you can, I think you can also use it to do like Super Missile peaks. So I think it shakes the screen as well.
Does it just shake the screen?
I think it does.
Huh. I think if Schwartz Gandhi were here, he could probably answer that for us. I don't have that answer. Schwartz Gandhi, of course, our aficionado of peeking every check in both Prime and Echoes.
I believe he was the one who discovered the tech.
Yes. Schwartz has discovered a lot of peeking tech. Link shot in chat is torn between Dark Burst and Wave Buster as favorites. Wave Buster.
Why Wave Buster?
Wave Buster. I mean, if you're a Ghostbuster, you love Wave Buster. If you like the Ghostbusters. Wave Buster just needs to do more damage. Like, it does not do enough damage. For the missile drain that it has to do more damage than it does. Same with Flamethrower. Flamethrower also has really short range.
Aesthetically, I just think Ice Spreader's cool. Ice Spreader, Dark Burst, and Sonic Boom are just the coolest. Yep. Sunburst, if it moved faster, might be better. But Sunburst just kind of feels like Sunburst is like where it's so bad in the game that even if it looked amazing, it would be like hard to take seriously. I like that catHuman did not pick up Seekers.
Scanned it, decided, nah, we don't need it anymore. I mean, catHuman did every secret check in the game, so I suppose it doesn't matter at this point. Oh, we're gonna see the secret skip again. Okay. So now
I think catHuman might have
well, I mean, because we had to blast open the door for War Ritual Grounds, we know the set.
Oh yeah. Oh okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna see this one again.
I believe War Ritual Grounds cannot possibly be anything. We have seen everything.
Yep.
We have seen every key. We have seen every major except Power Bombs, which is probably going to be on Profane Path because I declare it, not because I actually.
All right. Do we get the second consecutive? Okay.
Gamer.
Well. Yeah. All right. catHuman just wins the tournament.
Kind of crazy. Like, I did not expect. Like the two gamers that I think would like Miguel and catHuman are like pure tech skill dudes. Like they will tell you that they struggle with routing, especially Miguel, I think. And yet they're doing really well this tournament.
Yeah, Miguel's pretty open about that.
Yeah.
I think, if we can get catHuman and Miguel going up against each other. Wait, did they go against each other in Swiss? I don't remember if they did or not.
That'd be a cool match. It should be like
You know what?
hot dogging hints and everything, and then just doing all this cool tech. That'd just be awesome.
That would be perfect for week
Hot
4.
dogs and swag, like that's what the race would be.
All right, so Miguel plays John. Oh yeah, Miguel and catHuman played in week 3.
I may have commentated that actually. Now that I'm thinking about it, let me check earlier matches. Yeah, I think that was the one where I was surprised and I was like, "Yo, who is this dude? I never heard of this. He's like flying across the screen. Like, what's going on?" We interviewed him afterwards and asked him. Yeah, I remember now. Yeah. I think that was the race where I asked him like, "How long have you been playing this game?" And he was like, "Oh, only 3 months." I'm like, "What? It's nuts."
Oh no, we're gonna get the 2-phase ever in one here.
Yeah, we're using Sonic Boom though, which makes it cool. So it's the coolest two-phase. Oh, maybe?
Yeah, so catHuman swap beams too soon for the Sunburst to fire, and then missed the first Sonic Boom shot. Got 2 for 1. Oh, nice.
Funny that Sonic Boom does the same damage as Supers in that scenario. Yeah, catHuman Mail. Yeah, I commentated that with Marker's Mouse. That was August the 12th. Wow. This tournament's already been going. Yeah, well, it's 6 weeks. Of course, it's been going on for longer than that.
Yep. going strong, and we have bracket stage after this week. This is going to be an amazing bracket stage. I feel like.
Probably not gonna get these two dudes. Maybe just one. Yeah, because we got hit by the Inglet.
I thought that power was gonna be late. There we go.
We actually have 2 other races going on right now, by the way.
Oh.
I'm guessing most of you are also watching that one because well, this one's over.
Yep. Yeah. Schwartz Gandhi is going up against Zimbabwe. That's on 5, and then Uncle Reggie and Loke here is going to get. Oh, that did get started. That's on 6.
Yeah. SpeedGaming 5, SpeedGaming 6.
And we'll probably send you to one of those 2 races once we wrap up here. I mean, this is just going to be a formality. We're waiting for catHuman to finish.
Then Miguel Luca on Friday. Actually, there's 5 races on Friday.
Yeah.
Miguel Luca at 3. Leno Java versus at 4.
Yep.
Bellator Op at 5. Zeno Reed at 7. Cap Ivy at 8:30. So quite literally from 3 till 9 p.m. for 6 hours of echoes tomorrow straight.
Yep. And then Saturday there's only 2 races, it looks like. That we got Marcus Mask and Caesar, and then Rico and Steve on Saturday. And Sunday we have Jay, our lovely tournament organizer Jay, going up against. Oh, we have another one. Jay and Arrow on Sunday, and also Nye and Bruh on Sunday. That's gonna be.
Oh, we're getting instantly. Nope. Thought we were about to get instantly centered. 2 cycle? Oh darn. Oh, we missed it. Okay, good. Oh. No, the missile hit. Put up your shield. Put up your shield. Okay, good.
She put up. She did the motion, but the shield didn't go up the one time.
And we're getting centered. Yeah. Oh, maybe not.
Oh.
She's very fickle.
Oh, how did that not do it?
And now we're getting centered.
Oh no!
Should be one shot, if not like a sliver of health.
No, this is gonna be one shot.
GG.
GG. There we go. catHuman finally puts this one away. Official race time, GG time of 2 hours, 17 minutes, 23 seconds. And now we can see the timer is
started.
The race is about to begin.
The race has just begun. So hopefully we can get catHuman in here. Have some combos. So I wanted to particularly ask him about the early game route, why he chose Labs rather than Dark Egon Loop, which turned out to be a mixed decision. There were pros and cons to it because of the Amber. And after that, I think it was piecing out of Temple. Okay, hello, there. Hello, catHuman. Hello, welcome. GG's.
GG's.
So first, let me just explain to you why Baja forfeited. So Baja tried to get hints once, failed and died. Then tried again after getting Cannonball, failed and gave up. And then for the 3rd session, spent 20 minutes on it and then forfeited on the secretless.
Unfortunately, so after the second attempt, Baja saw the hinted suit, which was in
Plaza Axis.
In Plaza Axis, yep. And at that point, we knew Baja was probably pretty triggered. And then saw the other suit just completely free in Med Vista.
And then tried
Wow.
the hint, tried it again, and then instead of dying, just spent a trillion years on it and then just
Yeah.
bailed.
Baja got drop system a couple times, so it like there were a number of refills going on. Like it just didn't work out for Baja.
So,
Yeah,
yeah,
I feel
that's
like
what happened,
I feel like I like poorly routed this, in my opinion. I don't know.
So
feel
towards
like,
the mid game, we'd agree.
that
Actually, we were going to ask you
actually,
about that.
yeah, that actually leads into the next question.
So the early game routing, you guys diverged. You did labs first. Baja did Dark Aegon loop first.
Yeah, that's the thing is like my intention was to like peek the item that's in CMS
Mhm.
and just get that and then leave, and then I don't know, I just committed to it for some reason.
Initially, we thought, like Leno and I specifically remember saying, I don't think going to labs here second or first or second out of the three options is good. And then you went into labs and were like, wait a second, we have bombs, we have boost. There's a lot of stuff and logic in labs, and you have a beam, and then you found
Yeah, I ended
you
up
found
finding
Amber, and it was
I
like,
guess.
okay, this isn't nearly as check light as we thought. So it was actually a perfectly fine play. What'd you think? Do you disagree?
I felt like I kind of got like bailed out a bit. I don't know.
That
And then
Amber
my beam
translator-
was on Jump
that-
Guardian, and so it's like, well, if I had just done that loop first, then I could have just went to labs through there anyway.
So that Amber translator in Storage C ended up being a huge tipping point early because that gave you the portal terminal hint that the Dark Visor was in Phazon grounds. Baja was very late to the Amber translator and never saw that hint.
Oh yeah, that's
So-
another thing. I feel like I should have gone for Dark Visor a lot sooner.
Mm,
I don't know if it
Yeah.
wasn't that bad, but that's how I felt.
It was kind
where
of out of
we
the way.
felt your major mistake was leaving Torvis without clearing Upper Torvis first.
Oh,
Specifically not picking up the Echo Visor when you went right by it
mean
in
Dark
Portal
Visor?
Chamber.
I mean Dark Torvis?
Just
Light and
both
dark.
Upper Torvis,
Yeah.
like getting Portal Chamber light, clearing out as much as you can, including Dark Upper Torvis, like Dark Torvis Arena and stuff like that. Like just clearing out the entirety of Upper Torvis
Yeah, I felt
before going for that Dark Visor.
I felt really confused because I was like, okay, well, I know a key is
Hold on, what are
there.
PBs? Hold on, I gotta interrupt you. Dungeon, dang it. Dang it.
Oh,
It was dungeon. Okay, sorry, carry on.
it was dungeon. Okay.
Sorry, carry on. You were confused about something.
I was thinking, okay, I get Dark Visor, and then when I do the Dark Torvis loop, then I can just get the key.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That probably doesn't make very much sense because I'm gonna have to come back there anyway.
Yeah. That's what we were thinking. And we were thinking like, okay, the profane path could have been significant. We
That
were
could've
worried
been
that
like
it
a
could have
check a
there was
key
a
or something.
possibility it could have had seekers or PVs or something. But yeah, so mainly it was that it was just not being thorough. And then you did this like little sank dip, which we just disagreed with quite a bit, but it just was never punished. You just cobalt and it was like, oh
Yeah. Yeah, you just not even I mean, you didn't hot dog's not the right word, but you just
Well,
spiked the cobalt and culling chamber. Like, okay, well, that's just go mode. It probably was not objectively the correct play, but it really worked out for you, and that was your go mode.
well, I felt like well, I was still missing one of the chicky keys, and I knew where two of them were. I knew
Mhm.
one was Battleground, and I knew one was the Poison Bog.
I'm so happy to hear
So,
that.
I
You
was just-
wrote down the hive keys, didn't you?
Okay, yeah.
I kind of remembered them really.
Okay, good.
I knew
Right.
it was like I think it was like Sky Temple, Ink Hive, and Sank.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Good. Because we saw that like most runners will just read that hint. It won't even read that hint. They'll be like hive keys and then done, and then not even read it. I'm glad that you realize that. So many like even expert runners like season like 4 years and they're just like, oh, hive keys. I'm not reading this, but you read it and that was good. I'm really happy to hear that. That's good.
And another thing is when I went to go check a Cursed Lake, I knew it could be a Hive key, but I wanted to gamble that it'd be a Torvis key.
Mm-hmm. Because the only other Sky Temple grounds check at that point that was unknown was Profane Path, and we were speculating that the power bombs might have been there. Oh boy,
Yeah.
were we speculating on that one.
Yeah. Because that would have been funny logic wise. But yeah, like I think there were also some like minor inefficiencies here and there. I think both you guys did. Like clearing Aegon in a weird way, or like not clearing Aegon when you were there at one point, or something. I don't remember. It was minor mostly, but I think like for the most part, your routing was fine. And let's imagine for a second that Baja does Seekerless immediately. This would have been a really close race.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like even if he kept trying, he might still he might still beat me.
That's what we were speculating because
Mhm.
it was still a casino on Cobalt and the Torvsky.
Mhm.
But unfortunately, like it was just very tilting. It was his third session, not third attempt, like attempt session, and then he
Yeah,
spent
I
like
could
20
understand.
minutes on it and didn't get close on it at all. So it was like very frustrating, and he just bailed, which is unfortunate.
Yeah, I guess Seekers being where they were kind of worked very much in my favor.
Yeah, and like he even mentioned before the race that he was practicing secretless stuff, so that must have been even more frustrating, I think. Which I understand completely why he gave up. I think it would have been still wise to play on, but like that's fine. I'm not gonna poo-poo him for that. It's
Yeah,
perfectly fine.
there's a. I mean, we can always speculate that it still would have been close, and honestly, it would have been close because he had. We're looking at the tracker here. He didn't have Dark Visor, but he didn't have Cobalt and didn't have Seekers, and that was it. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, and then like there may have been a world where we go Sank entrance and we find the Torvsky hint, and then
Yeah, that
everything's
is.
clear. Like, because
Oh
that's the only place
my.
it could have been. I'm pretty sure Sank entrance was the only hint, like across all the hints that we checked. It was the only one was missing, and that was a Torvsky hint. Um, Nobody scanned it, but I'm pretty sure we can deduce that that was it. And that would have said Dark Aegon Waste, Dark Torv's Bargaining Hive. And
I'm pretty
that
sure
would
I
have been
scanned
waste.
like every hint except that think entrance hint.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And the Hive entrance in Sank entrance. We were actually wondering at the time, like when you went, because if you did because the thing I think I would have been a little bit more okay with the play into Sank if you just did Spider's Treasure and then didn't go
Loop
up
back,
to
yeah, just loop back through Transit Station and go get back to Lower Torvus. We were
Oh yeah, I
hypothesizing
was
that.
just being really indecisive at like certain points.
because I
I
think I
was
would
like,
have been okay with it if you did, like, for example, Spider's Treasure, Hive entrance, save warp. That's spicy. That's a cool route. But
yeah.
like not ideal, but spicy. But instead you kind of like backtracked into Aegon and then
Oh
did some
well,
stuff.
what I wanted to do is I wanted to just peek Spider's Treasure, get a few items, and then just go back to Aegon and get the Torvus key. I think that's what I was thinking at the time.
Yeah. But you went up to Hive. You went up to Dynamo Works, which was the confusing part to me.
Oh, I think I just went to scan the key bearer hint, but
Ah,
maybe I
okay.
could have just checked it in the Dark World. Yeah, that's kind of where I
Or
definitely made
even
a
just
mistake.
like carried on down to Cat W, then did Lower Taurus. That would have been like something would have been okay with, like a weird sort of route through there and get checks along the way.
Yeah, I was
Um,
thinking about doing that too, but then I was like, oh well, I don't have. Yeah, that probably would have been better because it's like I didn't have Echo, but it doesn't really matter because I don't need to do those checks just yet, and I want to keep my cannonball. Oh, that's another thing.
Mhm.
Um, when I got the final Torvus key, I had a decision between just, getting main gyro and going to Airy and just giving up cannonball because I feel like the routing to Chica is just so long that it's like, well, why not just get those keys anyway?
the we had a race like this where it was where there was a choice between doing Airy right away or saving Cannonball and then doing Chica and then coming back for Airy. I think Aaron and DF in chat pointed out that it's just probably better to do Airy right away, lose the Cannonball.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think it would
because
have
that's
been
what I was
faster.
thinking.
Yeah,
you're
but at
talking
that
about
point the
a
race was over, so like whatever. I was
well,
just
like
totally assuming that you wanted to not
even
fight the
the
bug.
race being the race being over aside, you're talking about 4 or 5 minute time commitment to save Cannonball when you're not going to save that much time to save Cannonballs. So I think if you were thinking about it that way, just doing Airy right away was probably objectively the better play to do.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, that's definitely the better play because you just have to travel so far to get to Chica. And
Yeah,
it's like, if you know your adult phase pretty well, it takes what, maybe like a few minutes at
Yeah.
most.
yeah.
So yeah,
And if you had
that was,
Seekers at the time, which you skipped, which was very funny. Um,
yeah, I
if
kind
you
of just
had
did that
Seekers,
one.
then like, yeah. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, I think you nailed every secretless first try.
Yeah, actually I did.
Yeah, that was nuts.
Oh wait, no, not mine
Actually,
shaft. That took
my,
a couple tries.
Yeah,
yeah,
mine
mine
shaft
took
took
a
a
few
couple
tries.
tries, yeah.
Yeah, Cache was first try. Sky Temple Gateway was first try both times. You did reverse secret skip in Hydro Dynamo Station.
Oh yeah, I guess so.
So I guess that was also first try. Yeah, that's I mean that's really hard to do, especially the Sky Temple Gateway. Well, we were talking about this while Baja was going over it. Like the way the screw attack works in this game is just sometimes can be so jank, just because of terrain, camera, and your direction you're facing.
Baja
Um,
was trying the method where you don't move your cursor, where you just shoot a missile and then do the screw attack without moving. I think that's
Yeah,
new, right? I think it was DF who came up with that pretty recently, right?
yeah. I feel like, yeah, that method. I don't know. I don't. It's all right. I don't prefer it though.
You prefer just moving the cursor to the right slightly? I think that's what you did.
Yeah, that's what I normally do. You can do both. It doesn't. I don't think it matters too much.
Um, did you feel behind at any point during this race?
Scrambling around in sync. Yeah.
Okay. So that's when you felt like, oh, I think this play may have not been a great idea.
Like when I went through labs, I was like, okay, this is a bad decision. This might put me behind. But then I got Amber, and I was like, maybe not
Really,
too bad.
I'm really curious why you think it was a bad decision, because like it's not any less check dense, and it's not like you're going to an area that you have to return to for hints.
Oh, actually, oh, what I was thinking, what I actually did was a bad decision, was just even going to the Bomb Guardian first. Because I did have Dark Beam,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, I think it's when you get Dark Beam, you just want to go to do the Dark Labs. I mean, not Dark Labs, the Dark Aegon loop, the Jump Guardian loop,
Yeah.
and then you do everything else.
Baja, it seems like a lot of people like to do. So what both you and Baja did was Portal Access A, Aegon Temple stuff, and then you diverged. You went to labs. He went to Dark Aegon. I, at the time, thought the obvious correct decision was to do Portal Access A into Dark Aegon Loop immediately because you had supers, so you could check Warrior's Walk, and you had Dark Beam, so you could do Incash too, right?
Yeah,
And if there was Amber there, you could then go to Aegon Temple, and it's like wonderful.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like,
Yeah,
this
but
is
considering that Baja also did Aegon Temple, now I'm questioning that. So maybe Baja knows something we don't. Baja senses things. He never gets punished for a reason.
He
well,
does,
maybe.
and he did Jump Guardian first, and ended up getting that light beam, and we thought, okay, that's actually really
Yeah.
bad for you.
Yeah. But then you found the Amber, and we were like, wait a second, there's actually a bunch of checks, and
Yep, a whole bunch of hints just opened up to you.
and
plus
then you get
Sandcash.
Annihilator early, and we're like, oh god, now Incash 2 could be a thing, and then maybe
Yep.
Profane Path could be a thing, because Baja would have had to do some really awkward routing to go for those two checks at the time. So, like, yeah, interesting that you agreed with the Bomb Guardian thing, because, like, I think I agree with you at the time. I cannot see a reason that going towards Aegon Temple first rather than Dark Aegon Loop would have been better. And I think Leno, I convinced you on that one eventually.
Mhm. Yep, eventually, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
It's
the labs
definitely
play I
better.
thought was like perfectly fine.
The only thing is about the labs play, what I only wanted to do is just get that one item and then just leave, and that was it. Because normally there's something up there, kind of a sense thing, And I
Yeah.
like to do the little bomb jump, I guess. But I failed
Oh
that.
yeah. We were wondering about that, unfortunately, yeah. But yeah, I think that's it for you. I think you've successfully made the playoffs, unless there's some mix-up in some other matches. Is that correct?
Yeah, it should. I mean, 5-1. I think I'm
5-1.
guaranteed to make it.
Pretty guaranteed, yeah. Who are you hoping that you get in the first round? Who would you like to face, actually?
Uh, Maybe like Mr. Miguel.
Yeah, we were
Oh,
thinking that too. That would be a great
you want
match.
the rematch, huh? After week 3.
Yeah, I want that rematch.
Yeah. We were thinking that as well. Let's just be like two players doing sick movement and hot dogging hints. That was very exciting. That'd be really cool. That'd be really cool.
I
Hopefully it happens.
I think if the two of you get rematch, you should do week 4 settings and just there are no translators. Just let your skill show off how the seed will go.
I mean, I don't know.
Do the do the do the
Or-
Metro Prime 2 equivalent of holding W and pushing into a bomb site. I didn't
I
realize
actually
this. You have Counter-Strike videos on your YouTube channel.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. I have a bunch of subscribers from back when I made Counter-Strike videos. Now, like, oh Jesus Christ, it's been 10 years. Oh my God, it hurts me to say out loud.
Yeah,
I mean, like smoke grenade videos and stuff.
Yeah, I haven't done that in a while.
Yeah.
I mean, I recently played, the CS2 and all, and
Yeah. It's the same game. But yeah, I don't have anything else to ask. Lena, you got any other questions?
I think that's gonna just about do it for me.
Oh,
as well.
one question I have: you get to pick what week settings?
Actually,
the
I have
playoffs?
I have no idea. I was just speculating on that because it'd be nice to see the two of you with the skill just going up against each other. I actually have to look at the rules document again just to see what the format is for the bracket staging.
You can check that
I
right
think,
now. I don't think we're in a rush.
I do want a rematch with Mr. Miguel because, of course, get that win back. But another reason is I feel like Mr. Miguel is very skilled as a player, and so the only way I can win against someone like Mr. Miguel is just to outroute Mr. Miguel.
Okay, so the bracket stage will feature the top 8 players from the Swiss stage, as expected. All matches are best of 3. The preset selection for this format is as follows. Each player may ban one of the 6 presets. The lower seeded, i.e. higher seeded player, will initiate or indicate their ban preset first, and then the higher seeded player will select afterwards. So, you were the 27th seed, so you would... I think you'll give your ban first, if I'm reading that correctly. And then... after those 2 bans are placed, the remaining are randomly picked, and then the race is a best of 3.
Yeah.
Oh.
So which preset do you like and not like?
I think week 2 is pretty nice.
Week 2 was
confusing, but
alternative.
yeah, I think I'm gonna want to go with that because Seekerless will be very valuable there, in my opinion. And I feel like that's my strongest,
Yeah. The inbounds, like the ones that require like inbound stuff. What about which preset are you not liking?
I would say week 6, honestly.
Oh,
Really?
Because you get so many items and someone with like good routing, it just kind of it gives them that edge,
Possibly. Baja actually speculated on something. He was in chat earlier. Cool off after the race. He was thinking that because we have so many starting items with this particular preset, the Sky Temple keys are just buried into cursed locations. Like we have, obviously we had Chica, Airy, Worm, and item loss might actually have really, really bad STK locations. That might actually be another reason why you want to ban this preset for your match.
I think Baja's rationale is because he was already speculating in week 5, which was pick your poison, where it was starting item with 4 items.
Yes.
And he was running, and there was a lot of races. And Baja's was particularly funny in week 5. If you haven't watched Baja's race in week 5, that one was chef's kiss. What a seed.
That's actually a question I would have then for the tournament organizers. So, catHuman, let's just say your race, whoever you're going up against, week 5 is picked randomly. When do you give your 2 starting items then? Unless you're just going to do 4 random starting items. Like you have to have some kind of knowledge.
I'm guessing it's just after the bans are selected and then you message and then... I don't know when we do the... Yeah, we'll figure that out. I think that makes sense, but...
Yeah.
I already, I'm just going to say it. I'm probably just going to use the same exact picks that I used last time.
Okay.
I can't remember what they were.
Annihilator and Sonic Boom.
Yeah, I remember that was great.
No,
I was so happy to see that.
I appreciate that. I like that.
Appreciate that. Sonic Boom was baller. Yeah.
Yeah, I think out of all the weeks, week 5 was my favorite so far.
Yeah, week 5 was
I do like
cool.
week 2 a lot too, though. Week 3 I also really hate. I don't know. Maybe I should actually ban that one first.
Guardian Slayer, that was the one where, just to let chat know, where you start with 2 random items and then the 3 guardians of the areas have your SDKs, so you basically have 9 SDKs, but they're colored red,
Yep.
and you have bad hints for them. So, um,
Yeah, maybe, you know, now that I think about it, I'm probably just going to ban that one.
and
Like, I think as you know, as another participant of this tournament, we have seen a lot of Chica this tournament. Do we want to see more? No, not really.
Yeah, and,
Like-
and it's also one of those things that like devalues Seekerless. You know, because the Sky Temple hints aren't really as useful, and you still have to find the red, and then you have to find the red keys. Yeah.
yeah. And I wanna shout out Baja. I think like Baja going for SDK hints, like this is so unfortunate. I think Baja kind of got punished for his discipline, because Baja is one of those very disciplined players that goes always go for the objectives.
Yep.
Right. It's very. He will beat that into you if you ever get coached by him. And I think that actually punched him, because if he just stayed in Aegon, he would have found a bunch of stuff, and that would have led him to the light suit, and then, which is unfortunate. Like and again, for anyone, I know it's weird for some people. They see someone failing a skip for like 10 minutes, and they're like, well, he should just give up. Well, that's not necessarily true. Like, it could just nail it the next time. Like,
Yeah,
that's not how probability works. So, like, you know,
and if you're thinking from a race setting, you might be in go mode. You need to get these hints. Like, you need
Yeah.
to see if you still need any other items.
yeah, it's easy to see in retrospect. So, unfortunately, it seems like Bob's probably going to be out of the top 8, which is kind of a huge upset, and that's really unfortunate. But we get to see a newcomer in the top 8, and that's really exciting. catHuman, do you have any final thoughts?
Not really.
Okay, great. Just remind the chat, we have another race going on. We have 2. We have one on SpeedGaming 5 and one on SpeedGaming 6.
The one on 5 is actually in the process of wrapping up. It's turning into a little bit of a jet seed, but the one on 6 is going strong.
Okay.
So definitely tune into that one. If you don't want spoilers, I'm not going to say anything about 5. Just watch 5 afterwards. But SpeedGaming 6 looks like it's the strong race going on currently. You want to head there, take a look.
And then tomorrow we have about 1 trillion races. You can check out the schedule here. I think it's MP2. Yes, there it is.
Yep.
You can check out the schedule there to keep up. Bookmark it, see which channel it pops up on. I think that's it from us. So we will see you all next mission. Bye-bye.
Yep,
Take care,
see ya.
everyone.